and welcome back, finally, after a nearly 2-week hiatus, really.
Liam nearly died.
Unfortunately, over the last week, Liam died. But he survived, and he's here with us tonight. But he's on the deck, but he can't really talk much.
I can talk a bit, Joe.
He's got a sore throat, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's not been great. I've heard the stories; they're very sad. But he has been. But we're back tonight. Me and Paddy have braved it to come here to the House of Disease, and we are going to put on a show for you. It is a 10th edition, not Tempest of War, but like Tempest of War, just 10th edition. Tau versus Flesh Tearers. 2,000 points. Like and subscribe. Press the ding button.
Click the bell.
Joe.
But you threw it up there before I finished my spiel.
I didn't. You normally forget it. So I just
You're just like shuffling us along, aren't you?
Yeah.
Always in control, even when he's not here. So before we go on, obviously we do have some sponsors to talk about. First of all, if you want to buy toy models, like Liam just did, ordering 2 Demon Princes, go to Element Games and get cheap Warhammer delivered the next day. Obviously, if you order now, it won't go out till tomorrow, and then you'll get it the day after. But just be sensible about it. But they're really, really good. You get sweets, you get stickers sometimes. It's very exciting.
If you're good, you get a sweet.
They've normally got really good stock in there, and if you're in the UK, it gets delivered really quickly. They don't deliver to like America or Europe.
They do, just not for. So they deliver 40k to Europe.
Yeah.
They don't deliver 40k. Well, they don't deliver Games Workshop products specifically to North America, but they will deliver paint.
Well, they got their own, don't they, over in America? But if you've got a friend in the UK, you could buy from Element using the link in the description below. Get it delivered to your friend's house, and they can ship it to you.
Still probably cheaper.
Yeah, way cheaper. You could fill a massive container and get it shipped over to you.
That might not go
But
the
use
next
the
day,
link because obviously it benefits us, and obviously it puts us to the top of the chart of who the best supporting channels are.
Especially if you buy a shipping container.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will be the best then. And then we do have a second one. If you don't like painting your models, you can get Siege Studios to paint them for you. They are a little bit more expensive than other commissioned channels, painting communities, but they're way better. Way better. They're really good. Obviously, they've done 1,000 Suns. We've got the start of a Black Templars army here, and we've got more coming over to us, which I kind of want to run. I'm going to take him off Liam. Look, I listened to Hell's Reach for the first time the other day.
First time?
Yeah. Hell's Reach is a cracking book.
That's surprising. I thought you would have listened to it once a week.
I bought it on sale on Audible, and I was like, oh, people saying this is good. I listened to it.
It's fucking good.
Blindingly good.
Yeah.
Really good. So yeah, we were playing some 10th edition, and we're going to have fun, people.
That we are.
Fun. I know some people are on a downer about it, but we are going to have fun.
What are you pointing at me for?
Just including everyone on the
Okay.
internet. Okay.
It was
The
pointing
people,
at the internet.
There might be someone watching on their phone here, but their friend, who's a right downer over there,
Right, okay.
might be watching, but not very happy.
It's a bit of a niche edge case, but it might be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone.
Yeah.
Like, we'll play the numbers game on this one. We're playing the mission thing. Does it have a name?
Hammer and anvil, mate.
What?
The deck thing, because it's not Tempest anymore. It's not Maelstrom.
It's just the Leviathan mission deck.
The Leviathan
That's what
mission
it's
deck,
called, yeah.
but only from the Leviathan box set, not
Yeah.
direct from Games Workshop. You can use the one that comes in the box set, so you have to buy the big box set. And obviously, we have picked a deployment, a mission, and a secondary at random. It was random. Liam did the thing with the cards, and I went that one. And we did that. So we did.
Yeah.
So we got a mission.
Our primary mission today is take and hold. Actually, we got very lucky with this, Joe, because it stayed incredibly simple. Our primary mission is take and hold. There are 5 objectives on the tabletop, as shown in the Hammer and Anvil deployment map that you see on the screen right now. Don't worry, this is going to get upgraded at some point in the near future. We're stealing Titans' software for pulling missions, etc. This will get neater. For now, you're stuck with photos. Take and hold is 5 victory points in your command phase for each objective you hold, up to a maximum of 15 victory points. So maximum holding 3 of the 5 objectives currently on the tabletop. And the 5th battle round, the player who goes second scores at the end of their turn instead of in their command phase. Pretty simple. We also got incredibly lucky with our mission rule. It's the second time in a row we've had this. We might have to just keep it out of the deck for the next time, Joe. But there is Chilling Rain. No additional mission rules apply. Equally, both players have a deck of secondary cards. You can choose 2 out of a specific set of those cards to be permanent objectives for the whole of the game, or you can choose to use them as a tactical mission deck, very similar to Tempest, and draw 2 around every round and try and achieve those cards. If you discard them at the end of your turn, you gain yourself a command point. If they were unachievable or you just want to get rid of them, you can also exchange one for a single command point stratagem called New Orders once per battle for a redraw if you want as well. I don't think either of you have actually discussed going permanent or not.
I just thought of one now because Paddy was like, for fuck's sake, battle suits of vehicles.
When have I turned Scouse/Northern?
When did he turn into a Yorkshireman, Joe?
That's how I hear him in my memory.
It's been that long, is it?
Yeah, everyone's a ruddy-faced farmer in my dreams. Right, but they haven't got 10 wounds, have they?
Which ones?
Your crisis suits.
No.
No, so that'd be pointless. I'm going to do random. Obviously, the missions and the table layout were completely random and in no way balanced because Paddy's bought town.
Yeah.
Random.
Random, of course.
Random. And yeah, should we do some armies?
We should do some armies.
And then, obviously, before we do that, obviously we've had a week off, so Liam needs to eat. So you need to support the channel as much as possible. You can support the channel in a variety of ways. Obviously, you can use the element link and we get a little kickback through that and it gets recorded. You can also super chat. You can say nice things to Liam, telling him to get better in a nice little postcard. You can send emojis and you can also become a member, or if you're already a member and you're really, really generous, you can gift members. You can just take your member out and hand it to all the people in the street.
We like a member, don't we?
Yeah, grab all the members you can. Bring them in.
Not only did I literally miss, I think, 5 streams, which costs me a lot when I miss 5 streams. Like, being self-employed sucks. But one of those was a chat plays that we missed as well.
Help us get aircon in the garage.
Please.
Please.
It's so hot. Milk was a bad choice.
Yeah. like Paddy made me change the can choice of my drink at Morrison's, and I already regret it because I went for a slightly warmer one.
It was nicer.
It is nicer. But yeah, support the channel. Help us out, please. We'll do a cool kind of Oxfam kind of video later on.
Yeah, who wants to go
Feel
first
free
to
to
their
go.
armies? Enough of that awkwardness, I don't like it.
All right then.
Who wants to go first to their army?
I'll do it.
Paddy.
I'll do it.
Paddy, but you
Smooth.
obviously explain to me about the drones as well.
Drones. Oh, bloody drones. So, I've bought Tau, which, from those on the internet, people are saying are no good, but I'm going to prove to you today that they're in fact awesome. I hope.
You've been telling me all week that they're awful.
Excellent.
And that I need to be really gentle. I feel like you've tricked me.
Mind games, mate. So what have I got? I've bought my Warlord, who is a commander in a Cold Star battlesuit, who's going to be travelling around with some of his crisis suits, but I'll get to them. I've given him 2 cyclic iron blasters and 2 plasma rifles. Pow, pow.
Are they as disgusting as they used to be?
Not as bad, but still bad, but not if you're a vehicle anymore, so it's fine. He has an enhancement exemplar of the Kauyon.
Oh, yeah.
What does that do, you ask?
I do wonder.
He means that I get the Kauyon benefits of sustained hits 1 from turn 2 rather than turn 3.
Oh, that's good.
And
isn't it?
if you're observed,
Yeah.
and I've seen you,
Yeah.
sustained hits 2. Pretty good.
I love the name of that rule. by the way.
It's all right, isn't it?
Observed.
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you. He's also got 2 shield drones, which gives him 2 extra wounds. I've got a Cadre Flyer Blade, because I had 50 points left over.
Nice.
He gives one of my squads of breaches an extra shot each, and on a critical wound, mine AP 3.
I like it.
It's all right. I've then got 2 battle line units. I've got 2 breaches teams. Each of them has got 1 marker drone. Nothing more to be said. Then into where the meat of the army. 2 broadside battle suits.
Ooh.
With a heavy rifle each.
Yeah.
Twin plasma rifle each.
Yeah.
A seeking missile each.
Yeah.
Battle suit support systems. Which means if you get into combat with me, I really hope you don't, I can fall back and shoot you.
Oh, that's good.
It's pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
And then they also have 1 shield drone each and 1 marker drone each.
Yeah.
Because observing's just a weird rule now. I've then got 6 crisis battle suits. Each of them, I've got 2 plasma rifles,
Nice.
1 cyclic iron blaster,
Nice.
and 1 shield for 4+ inbound. And all of my battle suits have got 2 shield drones,
Yeah.
which gives them 2 extra wounds. Now they're tokens and not models. I'm probably not going to put 14 shield drones on the table because they don't interact with anything,
Yeah.
and it will clutter up the whole table.
We did agree at the start of the game that we're just going to say that all crisis suits have 6 wounds. Just leave it at that.
because it will be rubbish for you watching. You won't be able to see anything.
Yeah.
Ghost Keel, Ghost Kill's quite good. He's got lone operative.
Really?
Yeah. He's just going to stand there and be like, fucking shoot me, bro. You can't.
That's quite good, actually.
It is. Ghost Kill's got a bit of a glow up. That's good.
I mean, why aren't people talking about them?
I'm sure there's a corner of the internet that is.
Yeah.
He's got the not fusion gun. He's got the ion gun that's got 6 shots. I've then got 2 hammerhead gunships with the railguns.
Nice.
You can't really bring Tau and not see what the big fuck off guns do.
I mean,
so I bought the biggest fuck offiest guns I've got.
I absolutely love hammerheads. They're one of my favourite things in town.
I hope they do good. We shall see. There's a Land Raid with with their name on it. To finish off the list, then 1 Riptide with the ion gun, unit Pathfinders, and 2 units of stealth battlesuits. Each stealth team sergeant has got a marker drone and a shield drone.
Tight.
Sweet. Lots of marker lights, lots of guns. I'm going to be observing you and only guiding myself.
Yeah.
What have you got, Jake?
Observing is such a nerdy thing. It's, I observed you.
You are observed.
So creepy.
I see you.
Yeah. So I bought my Flesh Terrors. They had Eddie's sticky fingers on them last time, so I need to absolve them. So obviously it's 1995. The army is led by Gabriel Seth, and he is my warlord. I've got a Primaris chaplain, and I've got... I've had a brain fart. My brain has stopped working. A Judica. A Judicia. I've got 3 units of 5 Assault Intercessors. I've got 2 units of 3 Blade Guard. I've got 2 Brutalis. I've got a Baby Dreadnought in the form of a Death Company Dreadnought. I've got 5 Death Company with 4 Thunderhammers and a Chainsword because I couldn't find the 5th one. And then I've got a unit of 10 Assault Marines.
Gangster.
And they are illin inside the Land Raider Redeemer.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah. I'm so excited to use that.
I'm super excited to have it used on me, mate.
Is it just
I've seen it. It's not fun.
It won't be sushi anymore, will it?
Yeah.
Cooked
Everyone was
fish.
like, Joe, you're so gamey. Like, oh, like funny how the Redeemer turned up in the new edition when you saw it. I was like, I saw the rules. I walked into my garage and I picked up the model. So I already had it. So
unbuilt.
Yeah. Unbuilt. So I built it. So basically, I had it before it was cool. Just saying. That's my army.
Oh, are you done?
Done.
Okay.
Yeah. My army will eventually just be 30 Death Company, all with Thunderhammers, because that is dumb, by the way.
And some chaplains.
And currently, the same cost as not having Thunderhammers, because that's a good idea, apparently.
Yeah.
Power Fist and Inferno pistols, mate. That's the better option, isn't it?
Yes and no, because Thunderhammers give you devastating wounds.
That's true.
So if you run as a normal Spaceman detachment with Oath of Moment, you get 30 Thunderhammers.
Joe, I won't speak to you if you use them as the Gladius and not.
No, I wouldn't. I
would not speak to you.
I am using them as Sons of Sanguinius for the +1 straight, +1.
Thank you. Yeah. I just have to leave if you're using Gladius.
Yeah, it'd be pointless. It'd be the biggest waste of time ever. But no, I'm using Sons of Sanguinius because that's how they should be run.
Correct.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got all the dice.
I do, mate. Would you like one? There you are.
Okay.
Oh, I should have said what my crisis suits are in Deep Strike. Oh. Yeah. How'd you like them apples?
I look forward to overwatching them with fire.
Fun fact. In the week that we were off, we did ship 2,000 and something, like 800 dice.
They sold out immediately, didn't they?
Red and black did. There's like 5 packs of white left.
All right.
Yeah.
The white ones.
The white ones are beautiful.
The white ones are the ones we use on the stream, and they're matte, so they show really nice on camera. But when you're playing at events and tournaments, no one could be like, "Ooh, what's that?" Because they're really, really clear and really nice.
It's nice. They're the ones I got myself. They're beautiful.
I've said to Liam and Luce that the next colour should be like a nice green, because then we can do a bag of red and green for the Christmas edition.
Smart.
Yeah.
I pinned the white dice in chat.
Yeah.
They're nice dice peeps.
Yeah. Buy them. Right then. So, do you want to roll dice first?
I'll roll a dice first, mate.
Start the tension.
Got 3. Thoroughly average.
Ooh. A 3. Oh, keep it
So
tense.
it's going to be like this, is it?
Yeah.
I got one. Don't get one.
It's a 4. Oh, I don't want to go first.
Joe, you'll go first. You don't have a choice.
Let's do this, mate.
Right then. I get to draw some cards.
You do get to draw some cards. I'll put them in the dice box now because I haven't.
That's fine. Do it old school.
Yeah,
That's how we
because
used to do it.
I'm waiting. I'm not going to update all my software, which will take me literally 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some software that will do it for me anyway.
Storm, hostile objective.
Cool.
Brilliant.
Good talk.
Area denial. I don't think you can do that turn 1.
If you can.
You can do it turn 1.
Yeah, you just have to get a unit within 6 inches of the centre and have no enemy that's wholly within 6 inches of the centre.
I think, mate, I think
think
you might
that's
be all right. Yeah.
As long as you can get a unit there, Joe, you'll be fine.
Right, cool. Off we go.
Off to the
I've
races.
got no command phase stuff because Gabriel Seth's stuff is just doing stuff, isn't he? I'm going to advance this Brutalis. 6.
Okay, right.
8.
What I'm going to do then, Joe, once you do your movement, is I'm going to shut you up for a minute.
Oh.
Because chat have been very, very, very busy, and I'm very, 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 very grateful. But I've got a lot of people to talk to and say thank you to, and YouTube has ditched the viewer activity, so now I have to change this to this one. Okay, right, good. So welcome Cyber Owlet to the channel. Thank you for joining us as a Scald. Nordos44, thank you for the gifted 5. Adrian Smart, welcome to the channel as a Scald. James Hobbs, thank you for the gifted 10. Brennan Duck, thank you for the gifted 10. Chaotic Failure, thank you for the gifted 10. Tim Chaser, thank you for the gifted 10. You're all heroes. And Johnny Lecito, thank you for joining us as a Hesite. Thank you, people, for trying to catch us up. We are, do you know, Joe, we're down by 30% in members right now because I had 1 week off.
Down in 30%.
It makes having a week off. I was like, I've been planning to have a week off as a holiday, and what this last week has proven to me is I can't afford to do that. That's not something we
You're
can
not
do.
allowed to rest.
Liam and Russ, thank you for the 10. Watching the amazing team in A&E, and thank you for being a great team. It's been fantastic content and great to watch your videos when I'm having a mental health crisis. Sorry to hear that, mate. Hopefully you're doing better. If you're in A&E, I'm hoping you're getting the right help as well. We all love you. Everyone drop hearts in the chat for Lehman. James, thank you for the 10. Fuck, I hope Paddy has his gamey towel face on today. Think he's going to need it. Hopefully model's still on the table by turn 3. We'll see. Also, James Hobbs, thank you for the 2. Dave, thank you for the 2. Next game, Joe and Charging Guard versus Paddy's Choppy Towel.
He really wants me to do a charging guard army.
Melee Guard versus Fighty Towel sounds like a hilarious game, which we should probably do at some point.
I still think guard will probably do it better though.
Evan, thank you for the 5. Love the show, love the content. The greater good.
They're greater
Good. Tyler, thank you for the 10. Drenga Liam, get better. Being a Space Marine player, I'm surprisingly cheering for the Towel today. Space Marines need good bad guys to fight. Let's go, Paddy.
I'll be the bad guy.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, I think if you run Space Marines not in the Gladiator Strike Force, I think they're a bit more chill.
Yeah.
Because Oath of Moment, in my opinion, is
Busted.
Yeah. I think, I've said this to Liam, that Oath of Moment should be like how the judges were for the Carl from Votan. So you could only oath a unit if your warlord can see a unit.
Yeah.
Obviously, if he dies, it goes down to the next person, like through like a chain of command.
And obviously, chat, he means oath, not oath.
That's the noise they make when they fall over.
Oof.
Chaotic Failure, thank you for the 15. He says DMZ is free and in beta, Joe, but only half is the same for 10th edition, so only half of your complaints are valid. Glad to have you guys back. Thanks for the 15. Aga, thank you for the 1,500 Icelandic krona. What that means in real money. Lots of love to all of you. Any of you going to WTC in August? I'm not intending to.
WTC?
World
Team
Championships, I think.
No, I'm going to the Warhammer World Golden Ticket event, which sounds like...
Did you find it a chocolate bar?
Yeah, it's called a Golden Ticket event, which sounds like you have to win a golden ticket to go. Well, actually, if you win it, you get a golden ticket.
Oh, right. You just
so
purchase a regular ticket?
You just buy a normal ticket and then you go. And I was given a free ticket by my mate because someone dropped out.
They should do golden tickets in boxes of Warhammer.
Yeah.
To the events.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Games Workshop, get on it.
Yeah.
I'll take 4%, please.
Thank you so much, Schooner, for the gifted 5. Thank you, Cornate, for the gifted 5.
Legends.
Joe, over to you.
A rampord.
I'm in danger.
10. Done.
Are you finished?
Done. I can't shoot anything because I advanced everything. I'm pretty sure the flames on my big flame bus are
12-inch range, right?
assault. Where's my flame bus rules? It ignores covered torrents. It's not assault.
Oh. So, did you score any of your secondary objectives?
I did.
How many points is it worth to you, sir?
Area denial is 5 VP, and I'm going to get rid of storm hostile objective.
Which gets you a CP. Okay.
Did you controlled?
I control 1.
Because storm hostile objective, the secretary, your opponent did not control any objective markers at the start of your turn.
Yes, you don't get
But
it.
he did. So I'm going to discard that one.
Yeah.
Gain
A CP.
a CP.
Nice.
I really like that rule. Of all the rules that have come across, I'm a big fan of that one.
Okay, cool. Which means we move into Paddy's turn 1, which means you both gain a CP.
We do.
Paddy's up to 2, Joe's up to 3. And Paddy's got to draw some secondary.
We ready for
cards.
this?
Yeah. It'll be bring it down.
I'm
Your first
in
card, bring it
danger.
down.
Engage in all fronts.
Oh, Joe.
Cool.
Yeah.
Joe, chat's pointing this out, by the way, and this is something I need to make you aware of.
Well,
It's combat doctrines that you get as part of the Gladius Task Force. Oath of Moment is the faction ability for being Adeptus Astartes. So you still have Oath of Moment
I'll get it anyway.
as Blood Angels, as well as your +1 strength and attack on the charge.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That sounds a bit broken.
Yeah, you definitely get it. You just lose combat doctrines.
Cool.
So you get Oath of Moment. So at the start of your turn,
Use it.
you would have picked a unit you get to reroll hits and wounds against.
Well, I don't need it. Well, I pick Paddy, your hammerhead. Not that I can shoot it anyway, but
Okay.
no.
What did you draw, Paddy?
I got engage on all fronts,
Yeah.
and I got assassination.
Treat yourself.
So I don't know if I'm going to get many points this turn, but we'll
No.
give it a go.
Evidently.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yeah, Oath of Moment is a faction ability. In fact, thank you, Noah, for the 5. Just in case you didn't know, Sons of Sanguinus also get Oath of Moment. They lose combat doctrines by not being Gladius Strike Force.
Nice.
He's correct, yeah. I missed
Okay, that really makes. Okay, Death Company.
Yeah, really,
So-
really good.
Black Templars get Oath of Moment. Dark Angels get Oath of Moment. They all get it. They just change their detachment ability. So Black Templars get Oath of Moment and then get to pick one of their vows.
Okay. I mean, that's crazy.
Joe, this is a bit of a problem, mate.
What do you mean?
I've only got so many guns.
Yeah.
Do you know how many I have got?
What?
Not enough.
Not enough.
No,
What do you
but it'll be
mean?
alright. So I now need to make sure I move stuff so that in the shooting
I think
phase
what
I
you
can
should
observe
do is
you.
you should move, finish your turn, which I think we should have a 40-minute chat.
No, we'll be alright, mate. I'm going to blow up 2 Brutalis and a Land Raider this turn. I'm calling it now.
Oh,
Yeah?
okay.
Okay. These stealth suits are going to move out.
Are you staying out of 12 inches?
Yes, mate. Yes, I am. Is
Is
that
that the
alright?
range of the flamers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were 18-inch range.
They're 12. The
Flamestorm cannon is 12.
Oh, okay.
They
As if
would
it was
be.
unless Eddie cheated.
I don't know. It's Eddie, isn't it?
Knowing Eddie.
Everything looks bigger in his hands anyway.
I just need to be within view of you.
Thank you so much to everybody who's gifted memberships and
Yeah.
super chatted already, by the way. You're amazing. We're not going to go on about the fact that I had a week off. We're not. I felt terrible. I mean, Joe spoke to me every day. I've been feeling pretty rough.
Well, you didn't have a week off. Like, I went to Gibraltar for a week. No.
Yeah.
You stayed in bed and shook violently. Like
That was one of the days I had, yeah.
you were like a human vibrator,
Yeah.
but not in a good way.
No.
How
I was
much
also wet like one too, but...
How much OC is there?
How much OC is there?
Yeah.
Orange County.
Orange County.
California. 3. Oh,
On
3.
yeah, the Death Company 1 or 0.
1.
Oh right, okay. Never mind then.
So I probably got about 5 there. 6.
Death Company can't hold objectives anyway, right?
They can because they're within 12 inches of a
Oh,
chaplain.
they have a chaplain today. Cool.
If the chaplain's not there, they go to OC 0, which I am a big fan of.
Zestical, welcome to the channel as a Skull Team member.
Great
What a
name.
hero. Chris Hamilton, thank you for the 10. Here's hoping Towel goes better than I had. Got tabled by turn 2. I couldn't roll above a 2.
Oh wow! I mean, those are the numbers you want.
Towel,
The ones above 2.
all Towel need, so their rules aren't that bad,
Just gonna edge through here.
but they just need a slight points drop, I think.
Yeah,
To get more gun on the table.
I think Games Workshop. There's a weird channel that doesn't like bashing Games Workshop. We don't like bad things being said about them. However, I do feel like the Munitorum Field Manual was a bit of a dartboard in terms of
Oh, what points?
like for
Oh,
points.
100%. It was pin the points on the donkey.
I have played Custodes 3 times now, and I wish to no longer play them ever again.
Yep.
My opponent had a massive... He had a Land Raider on the table, did nothing the whole game. He had a Vindicator Assassin on the table, did nothing for the whole game. If they were on the table, he still tabled me turn 2.
That's good, isn't it?
It's a good experience. Yeah,
It's fun. It's fun,
Yeah.
that is.
I think the the observer rule.
I like
Is-
it. I know you. I like it.
So I like that you get a benefit from it. What I don't like is it just stops you being able to split fire. Because if you're a guided unit and you do not shoot at the spotted unit, you lose a ballistic skill.
Yeah.
That seems unnecessary.
Don't split fire then.
Yeah, well, you can't.
It-
It's sort of
what
pointless
it
now
is,
because you're hitting
some-
5s.
What it is the signals have gone, do that. And you've gone, no, I'm not doing that.
No, I can still see him.
Yeah.
I have eyes.
Yeah.
He's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he's blurry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
So what happens when you don't listen to your officers?
Who would do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just start throwing smoke grenades out willy-nilly.
Speaking of observing and shit,
Yeah.
I cannot get in range of that objective because I'll just be flamed by a Redeemer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't take this objective off you because I'll just die.
I don't know what you're talking
So, and I can't really get here because I
about.
don't
You
have
could
the
stop
movement.
me scoring points, though, couldn't you?
How would I do that, mate?
By...
Killing all of it.
No, because as long as you're on the objective and you've got OC 5, I reckon.
Yeah, I've got 3 here.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We're going to do the towel thing, and I can patiently wait for you.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to
The
kill
patient
you.
hunter.
Patient
Carry
hunter,
on,
mate.
Carry on.
So, these didn't move.
No, so you
And
get
they've
plus
got
1
heavy.
hit.
Yeah. That unit
Yeah.
is going to observe that Land Raider. It's right there. And it's going to tell this geezer that it's now guided. So I'm going to shoot all its guns that are in range, this first hammerhead, at your Land Raider Redeemer.
I'm going to spend a CP
Why would you do that?
to pop smoke.
So,
Nice one to hit.
I'm going to start with, and I'm going to shoot one of my smart missiles, because I can. My accelerator burst cannons are out of range of everything useful. Cool, so 3. I hit you. Strength 20.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So a 3.
I wound you. What's your save, mate?
A 2 plus.
-5.
Well, no, it's still -5.
What's it from, Joe?
This one.
You'll get cover, so you get 6 up save.
Ooh. Thank you, impartial adjudicator.
The turns have tabled.
I'm sorry, Paddy. I'm sorry.
That's
He-
all right.
He definitely gets cover
Yeah,
from there.
that's
mate.
not unreasonable at all. Right, I'm going to shoot you with a Seeker missile. I hit you. Strength 14. So I do wound you. -3.
So minus
4 up.
2.
With 4, 7 damage. D6 plus 1.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
That is all right.
7 damage.
7
I've got
damagios.
16, so that puts me on to... Don't tell me. 9. I'm going to use a red dice.
Right, stealth battlesuits are now.
Alright, I'm going to spend a CP now,
Yeah.
seeing as this is all going wonderfully fun.
The unit that shot, sorry, does it have a mark light?
It does, yes. Ignore cover.
So you don't get that 6 up save to fail.
Yeah. You're correct.
I'll tell you what.
Thank you, chap.
I'll
Yes.
spend a CP to reduce your AP by 1. Is that a thing I can do?
It's
Armour of Contempt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
there
okay,
we go.
cool. It all resolves.
So I'll spend a
for
CP just to fix that
Yeah,
whole
you're right,
problem.
because the stealth suits do have a marker drone, so I get ignore cover. Lots of rules to remember. But this is now the stealth team who are observing you, so I'm just going to shoot them now.
Yeah.
And they're
They
going
get
to
to shoot even though they've observed.
They can, but they don't get the benefits of guided.
okay.
There's nothing that says they can't shoot.
Yeah, they can definitely shoot. They don't get any negatives, but they don't get any benefits.
And I am strength 5, so 6s. I've got a wound at -0.
Whee! I'm going to
Cool.
take some dice for you because you're just hoarding all
Paddy,
the
I have to ask you a question,
Yes, mate.
because it is important.
Yeah.
I don't like to interrupt players, but this is important. What's in reserve for you?
My crisis suits,
Just your crisis suit.
and with the commander in it. Yeah.
How many points is that?
Let's have a check. Oh, is there a 25% limit that
There
I've
is a
forgotten about?
25% limit, yes.
How much is
I'm glad they put it into a percentage.
140? Oh, hang on. I think I might just be under. I've literally got to do maths.
Live math, Joe.
No, I'm 30 points over, so they will have to be in.
No, you can just
all right.
just keep them out.
No, watch this. It's just going to be here, and then I'll do stuff with them next turn.
Okay.
The
Thanks,
points
Jack.
the points thing is in this little shitty leaflet.
Oh yeah.
So it's not in the rule book, 'cause
But
where it'd
30
be good to put it, it's not in there. It sits in this little fucking. I was looking a minute ago in this little leaflet thing. Where is it?
People complained about the points and how it's really difficult to make armies. I turn it into a mini game.
Yeah?
I want to get as close to 2,000 points as possible, even if my army doesn't
Oh no,
look
hang
anything
on,
like how I
hang on,
want
hang
it
on,
to.
hang on. Which of the units? So you declare battle formations. Which of the units will start the battle in reserves, including strategic reserves? No more than half the number of units in the player's army can start the battle in reserves, and the combined points total of those units cannot be more than half the total of their army. So you're fine, as long as it's not more than half.
Yeah, I'm
Sort of shit.
530 points out of 2,000.
Yeah. So you're okay. You can leave them off the table. It's half the points. Not
They're off the
25%.
table. I'm just going to put them there for now to save back and forth into the shelf.
I like how they're camouflaged into the table.
I thought it was alright, but never mind. So, let's go again.
Yeah?
This lot,
Yeah.
with their marker drone, are going to observe your tank.
Okay.
to this hammerhead.
Okay. Still -1 to hit.
Still -1 to hit.
-1 AP.
Let's do this. Hit you. I wound you.
Minus a 5.
-5.
So a 6. Like that. Like that.
Joe, if you would not do that
These
to
dice
all my
are
rail cannons.
available.
Joe,
on...
can you flush that one down the toilet for me?
No. Gonna put it right
They're in deep strike reserve, right? They're not
Yeah,
strategic
yeah,
yet.
deep
So
strike
you're good.
reserve.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
So
So Joe's just rolled another 6 on my other rail cannon on his save.
yeah,
Which is
Oh,
just
did you?
obnoxious.
these are Element Games approved.
Dirty bastard.
So go to Liam's merchandise. We've still got a couple packs of white dice left.
I don't know if we do now.
I'm glad you spent that 1 CP.
Yeah.
Right, and now a Seeker Missile, which hits.
Yeah.
I'm
Roll
not
62.
sustained hits yet. I do wound you. -2.
So it goes to -1.
Sorry, it's -3 down to -2, I think.
Oh, well, I rolled a 4. So
Yeah, you're fine. You are fine. Well, Joe, hammerheads are great, aren't they?
they're really good. I think if you'd shot anything
That would have
else-
been 2d6 plus 12 damage that should have gone through, Joe.
I mean, you might have killed. Oh no, the Brutality got a 2-up save as well, and so's the.
Yeah, but. Cool, right, and then this lot who were observing you are now just within 10. Well,
Yeah.
the first 2 of them are, so I'm going to shoot at your Brutalis.
As Chaos, I've got to spend 2 CP for that -1.
Yeah, but you know, you got more units to spend it on.
I didn't do anything. I did nothing, Joe. Right, so the Land Raider's going to live. This is a problem.
What about that big boy over there?
Well,
The
mate,
guy with the big chunky gun.
exactly.
I mean, he looks like the kind of type that's designed to kill.
He is, but he will hit you on 4s because I've got observing problems. I didn't think what you would. No, I've got observers up here, so you should be right.
Yeah,
We're going to have to do that. They're going to observe him. Now, he is not the type of thing that's great into a Land Raider. He is much better into a
Powell
Blade
definitely
Guard.
confirmed there is a Land Raider there.
Yeah.
Lots of people have gone, oh, there's a Land Raider.
Yeah. Where is my Riptide?
Perhaps if half of your army put down their fucking binoculars and picked up guns, Paddy.
Yeah.
you'd
Well,
do
they're
it
all
now.
shooting their guns, but they're not doing anything.
I think the observing rule. I think
What
the
was wrong
I
with
think
marker
the,
lights?
I think the observing
Yeah.
rule would be better if the units were back in 5s. Because they've gone from units of 5 to units of 10, and now that unit can't shoot.
It can shoot.
It can shoot.
Not well.
It just has to hit on 4s.
Whereas if they have 5-man units, I feel like it would be better.
Right.
Man does remind you that Pathfinders can observe 2 different
Yeah,
units.
I've got they're in stock for these 2 Brutalis, my 2 broadsides. They are there.
Beautiful.
So the Riptide is going to have to shoot you, and I'm going to go.
Broadside.
I'm going, mate, with my Iron Accelerator.
Yeah. Accelerate your irons.
What toughness are you?
Many.
11.
Are you
12.
12. Okay. And how many wounds you got left? 9.
9.
Now I'm going to have to overcharge it at this stage. So 6 shots. It is not heavy, so I'm hitting your 3s now because you are observed. Okay, good. So I've got 4 hits because I'm not yet getting sustained hits. I'm strength 8, so wounding you on 5s. 1 wound. -3, so -2 because of your
It's
honor
a
of contempt.
4.
Cool. Twin plasma rifle. Hits. Doesn't wound.
You wish you bought
Is it twin linked?
Yeah. Oh, twin link reroll wounds. Does wound. -3. So if you could not roll a 4 every time, Joe. That's
50-50, isn't it? Middle of the line, you know? Do you wish you bought your Thousand Sons now?
no.
No, I will persevere.
This is quickly going to become a chat place.
Nova charge. Should have declared that first.
We
That
were
would have been
supposed to
dab
do
wounds.
chat plays on Thursday, weren't we?
We were, yeah.
How are we going to balance chat plays with 10th edition?
Well, it's not balanced anyway, it
It's
doesn't matter.
the whole point is it's not balanced, so you're all right.
The whole point of this carnage.
Okay,
Chat plays
cool.
probably a little bit more balanced than actual 10th edition right now, Joe.
Yeah. Right. Well, this continues to be a problem. So these guys are now going to observe for the first time this Brutalis Dreadnought.
There's a dreadnought!
There's a bloody Dreadnought, and my broadside battlesuit. This geezer
Yeah,
is going to shoot
the big
you.
red thing running at us
Yeah.
is a dreadnought.
Yeah, one of 3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, the 2 are running, one's driving. One's sort of lumbering. Right, so I'm going to shoot a heavy rail rifle at me, which is heavy. I haven't moved, and you're now observed. So I'm hitting you on 2s.
Ooh,
I did hit you twice.
nice.
I'm strength 12.
I am toughness
I think 10, right?
of Brutalis is 10, yes.
Yeah. I wish those were what they are, which is devastating wounds.
They are devastating.
They are devastating wounds. So 2d6 plus 2. So 8. Don't look sad after what you did with that Land Raider.
I mean, it's fair. Take 8 more wounds.
That's quite nice. I'm now going to shoot my one-shot Seeker missile at you. Which missed, because it's not heavy.
Was that both for your...
No, it's 2 shots each.
Yeah. You've been saving up those 6s.
I've been using my toilet dice.
Yeah.
And I've got a twin-linked plasma rifle, which does hit. Fails to wound, but twin-linked. That doesn't wound. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to successfully not kill anything this turn.
Not what you want, is it, really?
When you overcharge your Riptide...
I didn't roll the hazardous. You're correct. I knew I had to remember that.
You guys want to wait till the end.
Yes.
What about the other hammerhead? Is he going to shoot? No, hammerhead, the broadside.
The other broadside is about to shoot me, yeah. So what was going to happen, right? My whole plan was that my Pathfinders who can observe a second time, I'm going to observe this one, and I was going to shoot that one. But at this stage, I think I might actually just have to kill one thing.
Oh.
Which might have to be this.
Can you observe the same unit twice? Or can one unit be observed and shot by multiple other units?
You can be observed multiple times. I don't know whether you can observe the same target twice.
I think you can.
You can once per turn, when using the Greater Good ability, you can select this unit to be an observer unit for a second time. When doing so, you can change which enemy unit is the unit spotted unit. So you don't have to.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to have to kill a thing, mate. So they're going to observe the same Brutalis.
They'll be like, you've hit it.
Yeah.
It's definitely still there.
It's over there, guys. And ignore cover will be in effect
It's weird.
because they've got marker
We're a
lights.
Tau army that's nearly finished shooting and both of the things are still there.
Ah! Okay, so I do wound you twice,
That's
but this
better.
time no mortal
What's
wounds.
the minus?
-4 with ignore cover.
Still good, though, isn't it?
Yeah, so 6s if you've got 2
What
up
are you
save.
people complaining about?
Just wait and see if anything dies. 2 6s?
No, he's dead.
Yeah, so
Does he explode?
2d6 plus 4. So what good a job of not killing him? 5 damage.
-1 damage? No. Oh, he doesn't explode.
I killed a thing, Liam.
We killed a thing.
I killed a thing.
Yay.
I'm gonna try and kill another thing. I've got a little bit of shooting.
I mean,
left.
the problem with the Tau at the moment, I think, is that they spent the whole of 8th edition complaining that Tau was a gunline army. So they changed them into a non-gunline army,
Which were
for
quite
9th
good.
edition, and that was really good.
Yeah.
They were incredible. They functioned how they should, and then they were like, "You're a gunline army again."
Yeah.
In a game where you have to have a really versatile mobile army that can be everywhere all the time.
And this time, only half the units can shoot properly.
Yeah.
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 Right, let's ghost kill you. So this lot are going to observe that dreadnought, and he's getting ghost killed.
Consider him observed.
I'm hazardousing, and I'm going to remember to roll the hazardousing first, which I know you meant to do afterwards, but I'm fine. So, 6 shots. Hitting you on 3s.
Oh.
That's right, I don't get lethal hits yet. Sustained hit, sorry, and I will be wounding you. What's your toughness of a Death Company Dreadnought?
Is 9.
So I'll be wounding you on 5s. I've got no wounds.
You don't want that.
No, I don't. It's the opposite of what I want.
I get to shoot you now, by the way.
Do you? You're in range.
Because you shot me.
My fusion blasters
So
out
I
of
get
range.
to do frenzied reprisal. Each time an enemy unit, which is what you've got,
Yep.
targets this model. After that unit has finished making its attacks, this model can either shoot as if it were your shooting phase, or fight as if it were your fighting phase.
You got any weapons in range?
I've got a melter gun and a storm bolter.
So you got Stormbolter in range.
Yes. What does the storm bolter do nowadays? Rapid fire 2. I missed you. Carry on.
Back to the studio.
Anyway, it's quite good, isn't he?
And then literally the last bit of shooting in my whole army is this lot. I'm going to have to shoot them because I can't see those Death Company. They hit you on 4s.
He's protecting them with his supple body.
I'm winning on 5s. I got 2 wounds at -0.
2s.
Cool. Now shoot me.
Oh yeah.
-1 to hit because stealth.
I hit you once. I don't want you to carry on.
Okay. It's not looking good, Liam.
Is it not?
It's not looking good.
My
I'm gonna-
shooting in return was just as effective as his shooting.
I mean,
at
you
me.
couldn't have shot at the ghost kill because lone operative.
Yeah.
But he's fucked anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I get no points, and I'm discarding both of these.
So you gain a CP.
You do.
Yes, I'm up to 3.
You didn't spend one, did you?
Nope.
So
I did
Joe, I've
not.
got you on 2.
I go up to 2 now.
You got up to 2 now.
Because I spent one for
Well,
popping
I'm
smoke.
Oh,
and
you
then
popped smoke as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
You spent 2 to ruin my fun, Joe.
Yeah.
So they did about round
I
1.
got up to 2.
10 points to Tower Empire, 15 points to Flesh Terrors. Paddy now goes up to 4 CP. You just
do
got another one.
indeed.
Joe goes up to 2 CP. We've even to battle round 2. And Joe, we need you to just draw some cards for us, please.
I hold 3 objectives as well.
You do. We hold 4,
It
mate.
doesn't matter. We'll do that at the end of the command phase.
Attempting target.
So Paddy has to pick a bit of no man's land for you to
That
hold.
middle one.
That
All right.
one.
Go and stand in front of the big guns.
Yeah.
Assassination.
Kill a character.
It's quite easy.
Keeping them
That
both?
man, there's a little blue-headed man there.
Keeping them both,
Yeah,
yeah?
I'll keep him. Yeah.
Cool. So in your command phase, do you have anything that requires battle shock?
He is your Land Raider on half wounds.
He is on 9 out of 16. So
He's
no.
fine.
Yeah.
So nothing else requires battle shock.
No.
So now we score your primary, and you hold how many, Joe?
3.
So you get the full 15 victory points. On your primary score.
I'm gonna oath you now. I don't feel like I need to.
What unit are you picking for the
But I-
oath
But I will.
target? Use your THs, Joe, please.
You oath.
Oath. I'm gonna oath.
The thing is, Paddy, Joe and I spend a lot of time talking over Discord as well,
Yeah.
right? And when the camera's not on, he pronounces
quite
things
eloquent.
correctly. I think he's doing it on purpose just to piss me off.
He knows how to
That's
push the
me.
buttons, doesn't he?
That's me.
You little oath.
Who am I gonna oath?
If I was you, right,
Yeah.
I'd oath this squad because
Yeah.
it's got character in it, so you get assassinated easier.
I mean, I will, it means I reroll hits. That's true.
And wounds.
And wounds.
The Brutalis rerolls wounds anyway.
You think he's going to do it by himself,
I
Joe?
know we're gonna we'll oof him. Oof.
It makes sense.
We'll oath this unit right here, my lord.
My breeches.
Okay.
And then we shall move.
Into the Movingtons.
Choo choo.
Zesticle, thank you for the 5. Liam, I just wanted to say I see a few floor dice from here. There are no floor dice, unless you two have already thrown dice on the floor.
I ain't throwing no dice nowhere.
No.
Well, that's a lie. I have, but I picked them all up.
Stop it. Do not. Stop it. But thank you. Tyler, thank you for the 5. Does Paddy have the
Overwatch.
Duff Duff broadsides? Inside joke from Gaming Channel. Paddy doesn't know what Duff Duff is.
I might or might not.
He does not.
Basically, a Russian version of the American. Is it the Jack 12?
Yeah.
American
The
auto
shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Duff Duff.
I've got
I
some
just
Duff
call-
Duffs here in front of these Deaf Company who.
I just call it the Duff Duff
Yeah.
Exclamation mark gaming if you want to be part of the cool gang.
Yeah, but only the coolest people hang out.
I wish to Overwatch you over here, Jay.
Oh yeah.
They're going to cost you a CP, Paddy.
It's worth it, I think. Do I want to spend 2 CP right now? And how much is that? So I'm looking at photon grenades for later to battle shock you.
He's oathing, not oathing, overwatching.
Overwatching.
My
But-
death company.
Yeah, I get 30 shots, mate.
Just because they're full of death.
They're full of Duff Duff shotguns. That's what it is. Because they've got the geezer in there who you're going after, he gives them a little extra shot.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
The what's he called? The Cadre Fireblade.
Yeah. He blades fire.
He does. Probably poorly, but if I can kill a couple of them, it's good. For the volley fire, while model leading unit, add 1 to the attack's characteristics of ranged weapons.
But you don't get, because Overwatch you still hit on 6s.
Correct. I'm hoping for 5 hits, mate.
5
1
hits.
dude, 2 dude, 3 dude, 4
Do you
dude,
damage too?
5 dude, 6. No,
So you want 10 hits then, Paddy?
nah, just 5. I'll be happy with averages. 10 dudes. Now, if this was Battle Round 3, mate, these would all explode to sustain
Yeah.
hits.
Really?
But it's not Battle Round 3. Oh, good. That's...
I see 4 at least.
I got 4.
I see 4 and a head.
Wee.
I got 4. Toughness,
The Paddy Melon is back.
Yeah.
the old Milan.
4, because Spaceman.
3s. Cool. 2 wounds. -1.
4s,
If I could kill 1 guy.
and then a 6. Hey!
Joe, do you want to stop rolling 6s on demand, mate?
It's obnoxious, isn't it? It's obnoxious.
I haven't got to use this RB yet, and you're all so mean.
Right, okay. Anyway, back into chat. Thank you, James Hobbs, for the 5. Good game. Short stream tonight.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And then
Advanced
Archon Silox, welcome to the channel as a Hasir.
Ooh.
To everybody who's joined tonight as a Hasir or has been gifted membership as a Skull tier, thank you so much. You people are incredible. Check out all the channel benefits. For example, if you want to upgrade to Jarl tier, which for those of you that have been gifted at Skull Tier is just an extra £4, you get access to a monthly giveaway for a Combat Patrol box.
Oh.
And if you are the lucky winner, the lucky recipient, you get to pick a Combat Patrol box and I ship it to you directly from whichever is your local GW.
I like it.
Is that still cool? Thank you for the 5 Liam. I was just kidding about the floor dice. Well, I mean, you can't see the floor from the stream, so I assumed that was the case. But thank you anyway for the extra 5, man. You're a hero. I love
Just
you.
having your check.
Yeah. 60 new members tonight, Joe.
60?
60
yeah.
absolute legends.
Yeah. Doesn't quite make up for the probably 400 we would have got last week, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Someone did say, I missed it, but someone said in chat earlier,
I can't actually go much further than this.
will we have Necron soon? I think we're going to have Eddie on next week. I think maybe the week after.
Why?
But we'll have Ed, because it's Necrons, Joe.
Chris has got Necrons.
It's Eddie, and chat likes to bully Eddie anyway.
We like to bully.
Just like the rest of us, yeah.
Apparently, Paddy, your breaches reroll 1s to wound.
Reroll 4 of
Yeah.
them.
No, there's only 1 in the try.
Oh.
Only if I'm within range of an objective marker. If the enemy unit was within range of an objective marker, I can re-roll the wounds. And they weren't.
No.
Unless Joe wants to be very generous and do that for me, which I doubt he would.
Is it not reroll? Okay.
Each time a model in this unit makes a ranged attack that targets an enemy unit within range of an objective marker, you can re-roll the wound roll.
Oh, okay. Some of them are really weird.
Yeah.
Some of them will let you reroll 1s as standard.
Custodes is like my Custodian Guard are 1s as standard. If I'm on an objective, then it's 4
it's
re-rolls. But this one is, because I'm breaching onto an objective, you've got to be on the objective.
So breach me, baby.
Yeah.
Nordic Gaming, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, putting us on 65 tonight. What a legend, what a hero. Thank you so much.
Absolute champions.
There's
Hero
also
in the
406 people watching, only 189 likes.
300 people are hoping the tower would win. That's what it is.
They're using us for their kicks.
Yeah, 190 likes.
Here.
There's 300 people who don't like your double 6 to save against a railgun.
I'm now going to shoot a hammerhead with 4 multi-melter shots.
Cool.
Multi-melters are 18-inch range now.
Yeah, they're quite good though, Joe.
I think that's to make up for the fact because obviously Melter 2 is very good, and also some armies have access to exploding multi-melter shots.
Do you know whose melter guns aren't 18-inch range?
Who?
Tau.
Oh,
Still 12. Big
Good.
sad.
good.
Come on
I
then.
hit you on 3s. I've missed 3, but it's fine because apparently we get oath for some reason.
Did you not oath that squad?
Yeah. Oh no. So yeah, I missed with those 2.
Yeah, 3.
And then
Right, you only hit 1, Joe.
Yeah.
Put that fucking reroll 1
Get your
down.
toilet dice back out, Joe. Come on.
just let a man cheat, all right? Because I want to, and you've upset me, I'm going to set fire to some Pathfinders. You've done this to yourself,
My
Paddy.
poor poor Pathfinders.
So two heavy flame, two flamestorm cannons into those Pathfinders.
What did they ever do to you?
They observed me in the shower, right? And then the multi-melter.
Oh dear. Is it going to be Riptide?
Yes.
Yes.
And he's going to receive a multi-melter and an assault cannon.
Okay. That
So
seems
the
reasonable.
flamestorm cannon is D6. So I'm going to roll them both together.
Yep.
So there's 2D6 plus 6.
Gross. Toughness 3.
7 plus 6.
Running me on
It's only
2s?
strength 6.
So, running me on 2s.
It's -2.
This many 6s.
They got 4 up save.
They do now, mate. Absolute glow up. Nah. Oh. 5. Oh, yes. They died.
Yeah. That's what happens when
Oh, Tau.
you don't let me cheat, apparently. Right.
Have you just melted them, Joe?
Yes.
I was going to charge them and get a leapfrog. But
Yeah,
I wanted
I think you
to
need that leapfrog, to be fair, mate.
I wanted to see what a flamestorm cannon did.
They're pretty terrifying, aren't they?
They're horrible.
A multi-melter into your big boy.
Hit me.
Hit you once.
I'm toughness 9.
I've rolled a 5.
So you wounded me.
Yes.
Cool.
Minus
4 plus invulnerable save. Passed it.
Fine. Assault cannon. What is assault cannon? Twin-linked assault cannon. I get 6 shots now. 3s.
Yep.
It is only strength 6,
5's to wound.
but it's twin-linked. So
That's
each
nice.
one 6s. Because devastating wounds. What's your AP? What's your armor save?
My armor save is a 2+.
Oh, I'm going to re-roll the 5s as well.
Yeah. Fish for 6s.
Just the 1/6 actually, and 1 save.
And what does the 6 do? Dev wounds?
It's just a devastating wound.
Okay, so I take a mortal wound and 1 save. Yeah, good. I have 13 wounds left.
Nice.
Do any of the little county jobbies?
A spinny dealy.
Yeah.
I've got a dice.
That's useful. Thank you.
And then
A county doody.
I'm gonna charge you. I reckon.
Okay.
I'm gonna start off with this cheeky chap right here.
Yep.
This little tiny baby dreadnought.
Oh god. Yep.
He's gonna charge stealth suits.
Okay. 2 seconds, mate. I have not got the right keyword. You crack on.
He's rolled a 7. 7. Hiya! I've rolled exactly 7.
Nice. Oh dear.
Bonk. The death we're gonna do the brutalis into your breaches.
Yep. Who do have the grenade keyword?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's see. It's too late now because I know what you rolled.
He's in, but no, just what happened?
Because it would have been -2 to your if I can target you.
But you were gonna do it anyway because you were like,
Who did talk about it earlier, yeah.
Who do have the grenades keyword, so I just want to make sure it can actually target a vehicle. Because it is the photon grenades. When your opponent's charge phase, after an enemy unit declare the charge, 1 Tower Empire unit with grenades. The enemy unit must immediately take a battle shock test, and until the end of the phase, subtract 2 from charge rolls made for that
well,
unit.
my leadership is 6, and I rolled 5.
Fail.
So you're battle shocked and you're -2 to your charge.
And I can't reroll my charge now.
No,
Can't use straps on it.
You can't use straps on it.
That was 1 CP.
Well, that
mate.
was annoying, isn't it?
Grenade!
That's fine, because I'm going to charge you with 5 Death Company instead.
Cool.
I've rolled a 4. That's all I need.
Yeah, I figured they were getting an even with a -2.
Yeah. And then Gabriel Seth and the Murder Squad.
I don't think you need to roll that one, mate.
4, 5, 6.
Did you advance them, Joe?
What?
Gabriel Seth?
Yeah, but he can advance and charge.
Yeah, I'm just asking, because I know that they can advance and charge. I was just curious, mate.
Is that Gabriel Seth's ability, is it? That's
Yeah,
taste-
he
that's
gives the
tasty.
squad advance and charge.
Land Raiders
If
are
you
back,
can,
aren't they?
with what you rolled, if you can make base, you must make base.
I think he can make base.
I watched a fair amount of content at the moment for battle reports for 10th edition where people are getting the charge phase wrong because they're just being lazy like before.
Yeah.
Just kind of just loosely moving them.
Because it's not like the first model must make base and then
Yeah,
do what you want. It's
everything.
if it can,
Yeah.
it must. But I suppose if you
I'm
wanted to
gonna
be gamey, mate, move the
Take
token
this
out the way.
representative
Yeah.
token out of the way.
I'm just going to stop bringing drones now, which is annoying because I've got like 30 of them. But
Yeah, because Gabriel Seth, because originally what I had was Gabriel Seth
yeah,
and a lieutenant in the unit, because the lieutenant gives you full back in charge. So he gives you advance in charge, and then you get full, and he also gives them the
Herpes.
lieutenant gives them sustained hits as well.
Okay.
see, I would normally Uber that squad, but I note the time. So do you want to roll it?
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna do Death Company first.
So
Yeah.
basically every night for the last 6 days,
Yeah.
I've been in bed in about 7 minutes, Paddy.
Are you getting sleepy?
Fucking hell. Don't worry too much. Don't worry too much about the timing.
So
Okay.
a Thunderhammer has 3 attacks,
Yeah.
but I'm a Blood Angel,
Okay.
so I get 4 attacks. But I've only got 4 Thunderhammers.
I don't like having my own blood angels used against me, Joe. It feels horrible.
These aren't your Blood Angels.
I know, but
These are Flesh Terrors.
Flesh Terrors.
Flesh. So we're hitting you on 4s, but apparently we get Oath. So whee!
goddamn oath.
But the thing is, though, they reroll hits anyway because Death Company.
Oh right. You don't have lethal or sustained, do you?
No.
It's just
Alright,
dev
I don't think
wounds.
You're going to need it, Paddy. I'll be honest with you.
And
Well, it's the
then
dev wounds you're about to fish for now, isn't it? Just to kill my unit.
I'm winning you on 2s.
Yeah.
Just fish for 6s, Joe.
Yeah, fish for
Well, that's
sixes.
well, it's good because I rolled a lot of 1s actually.
One lot of dev wounds.
Come on, I want 7 6s. I get 4. So
How many damage are those each?
So they're 2 each. So
Okay,
that's
so that's 8.
that's 8 dead.
1, 2. Yeah. And
Then
then
there's
how many saves?
There's 10 at -2.
10 saves at -2.
No, 5.
Okay, I was going to say you're just doubling shit now, mate. 6s! Nah.
And they're 2 damage each.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What about the man, the helper man?
So the man does. I don't think he has 6 wounds, if I'm honest. But he does have 2 shield drones because that is his right. No, he's got 5 wounds, even with them, so that he's dead. To be fair, though, I don't feel bad that Death Company just annihilated breaches on the charge. It feels right.
Yeah.
Can we fix dice box, please? Matt's annoying me. Thank you.
It's like I'm closing a little door.
I don't want people to see behind the curtain, Jay. Yeah. we're barely hanging on here in a fucking garage. I don't want people to see behind the curtain.
But we do better than people in studios.
I mean, we do a lot better than people in studios, Jay.
Yeah. It's because we like to cut, and then
no, I think it's just because we've got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're why the people come, Jay.
Like the prize pig.
Yeah.
People come to a country fair and guess my weight.
Yes. And they all get it wrong.
They never guess the kilotons. Right.
What's the Death Company Dreadnought do?
I want to see what Death Company Dreadnought can do. So I've got Blood Talons,
Okay.
which is only 8 attacks.
+1.
No, 7 +1.
Alright, cool.
I hit you on freeze, but because I've got the Black Rage, I reroll all my hits. Whee! I'm so excited to use this. Right.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
Yeah.
Blood Talons, would you believe? Strength 8, -2, flat 3.
Cool.
Twin linked. I need 2s, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, they're all dead.
Minus what?
-2.
Well, I'm going to have some 5-up saves, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this. No, they're dead.
Ghastly says, Liam, is it fair to class Joe as a win-at-all-cost player? Yes.
No,
I toned it down by only using the most busted of Land Raiders.
They were like, "If you ever reach I was like, I'll bring in the Moosh Boosh of an army." Originally my list had 12 Blade Guard in it, and I took it down to.
I think I'd prefer 12 Blade Guard at this point. They'd still be over here.
Yeah.
Do you want to consolidate?
I won't be able to reach you because your tokens. I can't actually touch you because of your tokens.
But the tokens are tokens, mate. They're not models.
Yeah, I can't get into. I can.
You can get into engagement range,
I
though.
can spend a CP to just be there. Can you fall back and shoot?
Yes. No. Yes, I do. I've got battlesuit support systems.
So it's kind of pointless, really, isn't it?
Yes.
But if you fall back and shoot, do you still get observations?
Mate, I ain't got any marker lights left.
Oh, oh actually, no. Right. Okay. Here's. So Paddy.
Yes.
Right. I can spend a CP.
Yeah.
It's 8:30. I'm not going to do it. Right? Because what happens? I spend a CP. Tactical moment for the people at home. I spend a CP, so I get to consolidate an extra 3 inches, which means that my dreadnought gets to go 6 inches.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
It goes into this cheeky chap right here.
Yeah.
Right. Which means you get to fight me.
Yeah.
Yes. And then
And
you get to fight me.
You tickle me with your little jelly fingers.
And then you fight.
Yeah. And then, like, you know when you're really tired and a bit emotional
Yeah.
and you hit your arm on a door and it's the most painful thing in the world? He's like that all the time. And he just freaks out and murders you. So, I'm not going to do it.
I mean, if you want to pull your punches like that, mate, I think it'd be entertaining. But I thank you. I need all the help I can get. What was it? Turn 2, everyone gets table by with Tau.
So, Gabriel Seth. He's a cheeky chap as well.
That's
He
naughty that's not limited to like once per turn.
Yeah.
No,
That's
it's
dumb.
every time he's attacked.
Yeah, exactly. It's not
And
even once per phase, is
I
it?
was 100% sure that was going to get FAQ.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
You've not got towering,
Nope.
mate.
No. No. I don't think they thought about it.
I don't think they thought about a lot of stuff, Joe.
We don't say
Eldar Vibro cannons are now 150.
We don't say bad stuff about King's Workshop.
I always say bad stuff about Games. If they're cunts, we call them cunts, Joe. That's how it works.
You did it within like 30 seconds of the stream. Gabriel Seth, the Lord of Slaughter, Guardian of Rage. He's got 6 attacks, but +1 because Blood Angel
Yep.
7. Each time this model fights, until the fight is resolved, add 1 to the attacks characteristic of this model's Blood Reaver for every 5 enemy models within 6 inches of
He's
the
only got
model.
3.
Boo.
You've probably got enough.
2s.
2s.
He's
Do
got
it.
sustained hits. Strength 8.
Yeah, toughness 4.
2s.
I believe.
-2.
5 ups.
That's
dead.
6.
Yeah, I'm dead.
It's flat 3 damage.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay.
Can you get them for me?
Oh, I can, yeah.
I can't
I
reach.
can't consolidate because I can't get to an objective, and nor can I get to one of your units.
That's lucky.
And what's fun, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think about this. Is that if he kills the unit, and then I could get into combat,
Yeah.
the rest of the unit gets to fight.
Because they haven't fought yet.
They haven't fought this turn, and they made a charge.
Gross. Gross.
That's what happens when you playtest.
Right.
I'm done now.
Are you?
Can you talk really slowly through your next phase? I have assassinated Liam.
You have assassinated for 5 victory points.
Tempted to target.
You have tempted the target. Is that 5 as well?
Yes.
Good work.
It's not looking good.
Good work, Jojo. So you both get a CP, which means I put you both on 3.
I'm up to 4,
I'm up to 3. Paddy, you did your little grenade thing, didn't you?
which should have taken me down to 3.
Yeah.
I'll have 3.
Yeah,
You can have 4.
No,
I
I'm
carried
on
the
3.
grenade, that's why I had him down
Yeah.
to 2. So.
It's because my little dice I didn't touch.
Main with dice is on for your cards. If you want
do
to draw
this.
them, Paddy.
Attempting target.
Joe, pick one for Paddy to hold. Mr. the Redeemer's one.
This one.
Okay. Cool. Is that a Judicia or a chaplain?
What's
over
the
there?
one?
What? This one.
Number 2.
Investigate signals.
Investigate
Go
signals.
into the corner of each corner of the board and do an action.
Sweet.
Treat yourself. The card gods are not being kind to Paddy.
I might spend my once per game CP because I could do with actually having some points.
Okay, so you're going to use your CP to...
Yeah. Let's do this. Come on, card gods. Behind enemy lines. Good.
I mean, you can do that. You've got something in deep
I
strike.
do. I was just thinking
Bring
that.
it down.
Bring it down.
You can do that.
Got to kill that big bastard, haven't I?
You only got 9 wounds left.
Oh, you only get to change one of the cards.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Keep bring it down.
No, I can't because that was first.
Which one did you discard?
I'm going to get rid of
Reactions.
Investigate signals.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I
tempting
thought it was
target.
re-rack both.
No, it's fine. It's cool. I get it. I should have been clearer.
So, behind enemy lines and a tempting target. And which one's tempting?
This one is really tempting.
It sounds pretty tempting.
Interestingly, Joe, Pip seems to think that the fight phase rules say you can only fight with each unit once in the fight phase. So the Dreadnought can shoot as much as it wants in the shooting phase when it's attacked, but in the fight phase, it doesn't matter if it gets attacked, it can only fight once. I assume that's a core rules interaction. I don't know.
I don't know, because it's the exact wording.
Yeah, can you read the Death Company Dread rules for me?
Frenzied reprisal. Each time an enemy unit targets this model, after that unit has finished making its attacks, this model can either shoot as if it were the shooting phase, or fight as if it were the fighting phase, or fight phase.
Okay. So, I always read it that you can just repeatedly
You
fight.
get to do it as many times as you want.
Yeah. I'm just reading.
Because at no point does it say it can do this even if it had already fought this turn.
I don't know where to go. If I go there, I die and can't get the objective. I can't go that way. I'm going to have to kill you this turn and then I'll win, mate. Don't worry. It's
Just
still going to
table me.
happen. Still going to happen.
Table me. You half killed the Land Raider and you killed a Brutalis. So now, kill a Brutalis,
Pip, give me a
half kill the rest of the...
Can you give me a rules quote or a page? Because
go
They're deep strike, aren't they?
I'd like for you to be right, but I don't know where to find it at the moment. So
Somewhere over there.
They often say that the wording on the card normally overrules its ability.
Who's they?
The cards, it's permissive. So cards almost always trump rulebook.
Yeah. And
If it allows you to do something that you can't normally do in the core rules.
yeah.
So I need to see the core rule thing to see what it says, but we'll see. Anyway, in the meantime, thank you so much to Iniquity for the 5. Hope you're feeling a little better, Liam. A little better is the word. In fact, today I was in a bad way. Yesterday was feeling quite good. We streamed DMZ in the day on the gaming channel, !gaming. Then in the evening, I was going to do a 40k stream, and I fell apart. I was in bed at 8:30. I was in a bad way, and today I was in a pretty bad way as well. And I probably perked up about an hour before Joe came, and I started feeling okay again. But we're all right now. I've just got to get through this week. George, thank you for the 10. Glad the streams are back and you're feeling better. Have you tried out post-nerf Eldar? If not, any plans to have them on the channel soon? You'll probably see Eldar next week. I haven't tried them out post-nerf. I think we'll talk about this tomorrow night on the 40k show, but I think they smashed the nerf back down too hard on the site. Their balancing is as fucked as their rules writing for 10th edition.
Because nice.
I actually, do you know what I did, Joe, when I saw the balancing that they did with the points and the changes to Eldar?
You laughed.
I text Games Workshop and I said to my contact in Games Workshop, you should sack your rules writer because he's clearly fucking useless. Zesticle, thank you for the 10. Oh, time for a serious one. The beard quality around here is superb. You've got some amazing
Paddy,
beards.
I add to this beard quality.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you?
He has hair on his face.
I've got potential for a beard. So, Joe, you've screamed me out very well here.
That's very unintentional.
Yeah, I can't get behind enemy lines.
Oh.
I can't actually fit, so I'm going to have to go back to my part of the board.
He then says, kudos to my beer brothers, thanks for the stream. Evil Badgers, thank you for gifting a membership. Brennan Duck, thank you for the 10. The prize pig, Joe is truly a national treasure. He is indeed. And James, thank you for the 5. This is genuinely like kicking a puppy. Stop, he's already dead. Remember when Tao could shoot stuff off the boards? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
That's brilliant.
Good chat. Good chat.
There was a time when... there was a time 5 months ago in this matchup I never made it to the centre of the table.
Yeah.
I would have had to have filled this entire table with terrain to give me a 20-minute.
Yeah, now we need no terrain.
We need no terrain, and you need to have the movement of an asthmatic ant.
Yeah,
basically.
So you've successfully screened me incredibly well, which is deeply upsetting.
I want people to know that I didn't intend on that.
Yeah,
it's just inherent in my blood now.
it is, mate.
Yeah.
That's
the vanguard in me.
Physically have no way of getting to that objective.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You could advance your big boy.
Yeah, but then you have more OC than me. I'm only OC 3.
I think only the chaplain's in range. And he's probably only OC...
What's his OC?
1.
And that blade guard there is in range.
He's OC 1.
Okay, so I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to sacrifice my...
Can you throw a dice at
I
it?
did, sorry, mate. So, I shall, because I don't have assault weapons, hoy that objective off you. Annoyingly, I now cannot deep strike them over there because you've screened incredibly well. So I've got to make a choice. Do I come this side? No, I go over that side. So I'm going to do that.
Okay. Can dreadnoughts go in drop pods?
I don't know.
Maybe. This Land Raider is also incredibly well placed because it can't actually see it with any of this, even if I move. Like, at all. I cannot see that Land Raider.
I put less terrain in the middle of the table than I normally do to give you somewhere to shoot.
I can't do it. There are no angles for these whole
because
thing.
they can't move, because if they move...
But even if I move, because he would have to move where they are.
Can they fly?
Yes, but I've only got...
What's their
10
move?
each. 10, I believe.
Can you fly a flying vehicle
10.
into a building?
I have to use the up and down, and the whole vehicle has to be on the terrain. So there's... So the back of the no, there's no way, because I would be where they physically are. So, it's fine, mate. It's fine. I'm going to kill you. Don't worry about it.
Could that back one get to the door, to see through the door?
No. And even so, that's still in the way. It's all right, mate. I've got you.
I've got you.
I've got this. I got this. Believe. Trust. E is observing that Land Raider from Mr. the Riptide. Mr. the Riptide is going to overcharge.
I'm going to spend a CP, -1 AP.
Why you like this?
I'm killing time.
I don't do my hazardous. I'm going to hit you on 3s. What battle round is it now? 2 still, right?
Okay.
So I don't get to carry on. I'm going to
crayons
win you on
for you.
5s.
Joe, I'm finding nothing in the core rules that say a unit can only fight once in the fight phase.
I've wounded you once, mate.
Oh.
At -3.
I found it. I found it, actually. I was looking at the pilot.
-3, so -2 now. I rolled a 1.
For 4 damage.
No unit can fight more than once in the fight phase. In each step, if all of one player's eligible units that can fight during that step have fought, the opposing player can then fight with all of their remaining eligible units that can fight during that step, one at a time. So it does say here, in the fight phase, on page 32 of the core rules section of the main rulebook, no unit can fight more than once in the fight phase. There is no such restriction on shooting.
But the exact wording on it is that whenever someone targets it.
Yeah, I know.
Right, I've got 2 missile drones as well, mate.
Because otherwise, that would say in your opponent's shooting phase.
Well, no, this is. I mean, let's not try and apply logic to Games Workshop rules, right, Joe? Because they may assume that we've already read the part that says you can only fight once in fight phase. They don't need to add that caveat.
Yeah.
Did you roll a 6 to
I
wound?
did 1 wound and -2
on
from my missile drones on the Land Raider.
Hoya!
2 damage.
Oh, I'm down to 3.
And annoyingly, I missed with my twin-linked plasma rifles.
So
Okay,
interestingly, in the shooting phase, Joe, it says, in your shooting phase, if you have one or more eligible units from your army to the battlefield, you can shoot those units one at a time and shoot with them. Each unit can only be selected to shoot once per phase. So even in the shooting, you can do that once when you get the target.
Yeah, but then the rules also say that when you deep strike, you can't deep strike within 9. But then some units
I
have
know,
the
it's-
ability to deep
look,
strike within 9.
I think there's ambiguity there. I think the intent reading those rules is that once when you're attacked in the shooting phase, in their shooting phase, you can shoot back. And if you're fought, basically you get to fight on death for free, essentially, or not even fight on death, but just fight for free.
I will send them a
It's
strongly
messy, though.
worded letter.
I
Yeah,
don't think you
They'll
will.
have to fish the letter out of a bag of poo. But
It's messy.
So this lot, who are now in that terrain, are going to shoot them,
not my dev company.
which means I'll get plunging fire.
Oh, are you 6 inches up?
I'm whatever that is, which I'm
What's
hoping.
plunging?
He's
it
got
5
enough,
inches,
Joe.
right?
Jesus fucking Christ. He's
Yeah,
got-
I'm
Paddy, you
5
get
inches
plunging.
up, mate. I'm having the plunging
everything
fire.
from him. You're not allowed to enjoy this game, Paddy. That's in the rule book.
That was a 6, I knocked
Yeah.
it. I'm winning your 3s. You're not an objective, you bastard. Cool.
I
so
think this
2
is-
wounds
at
at
min-
-2 now, 'cause of plunging. 1 damage each.
1 damage each. Double 6. Oh, one's dead.
I killed something.
This is
Yay.
Games Workshop officially saying that Tau players are terrible.
Human beings.
We knew
Tau-
this.
Yeah, like they were like for years. Everyone's been saying that people that play Tau are terrible people. The Games Workshop are just giving you the rules to reflect that.
Chat is saying, oh, it might be covered in the commentary. That's a point. I forgot about the other 18-page document we need to play the core rule book as
On
well
this
as-
brand new simplified
oh, my
game.
fucking God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just going to produce for the next 3 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
Should we get that? Can someone go on to the 18-page tome and find out?
Shall we? I mean, I don't think it matters right now.
No, at this point, I don't give a fuck, Joe. Just keep playing.
I'm killing that. How many wounds? That Brutalis is full, isn't he?
He is full of juice. He's juiced.
He's getting
It.
hammer-headed.
He's getting head.
He's getting absolute head.
So what's
Except
the
for
hammer-
the twin accelerator autocannons, which are going in, burst cannons, which are going into the Death Company.
What is the hamster head hitting on?
3s.
Not anymore.
Did you not smoke over there?
No, I did -1 AP.
Oh, you did -1 AP.
Now, you -1 hit.
I hit.
Okay.
I'm popping smoke.
I'm a hit.
Hang on, I can't. It hasn't got the smoke keyword. Carry on.
What are you? Are you a vehicle?
I am a vehicle, but I don't have the smoke keyword.
Okay, because he gets +1 against vehicles, I think, anyway.
I get re-rolls. Re-roll hit. 1 hit or 1 wound against vehicles.
Okay, well, he hit you anyway, Joe. so
I did. I hit you on a 5. Because, mate. Oh no, yeah. It's +1 to hit, but it can't stack with the heavy, obviously.
He ain't heavy.
He is heavy.
He's my brother.
2s. I wounded you. -5 d6 +6.
Minus
You know,
what?
I really want to fish for devil.
-5?
-5, yeah. I mean,
I don't
just-
get a save.
so just take 12.
Starts on 13, that Brutalis, Joe.
He starts on 12,
No, he
mate.
starts on 12.
Oh, does he?
Get off my table.
Oh, that's a problem for you. I think he's a dead Brutalis, Joe.
The comeback's on. It's happening. Ah. The missile just goes over there and completely misses.
Aceball says, I'm rather tired of people telling me I'm a horrible human being for being a Tau player when all Smurf players are worse. He is factually correct.
Yeah.
All Smurf
We all
players
agree.
are much worse.
Yeah.
aren't they?
Categorically,
Rob.
factually. Right, now I'm shooting you with some...
Is this the comeback of the century now?
Mate, it's on. It's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening. Now I'm shooting some accelerator burst cannons into the Death Company.
They get to charge you for free now.
I do agree with him. Ultra players are much worse.
Correct.
Yeah. They're bland.
Ah.
They're like,
3 wounds, -1.
2 go through.
1 damage.
6s.
Just get off my table, mate.
They're like the kind of people that eat pasta with no salt.
Yeah.
They just eat bowls of just cooked pasta.
I don't think anyone who plays any army really is a terrible person.
Oh.
He's dead.
Because you can be a dick with most armies.
Yeah.
Right?
Pop in smoke.
I'm going to re-roll it for free.
Oh.
Page 14 of what document?
2s.
What's the minus?
Get off my table, mate. -5. He's not a Brutalis, right?
He's not a Brutalis. He's only got 8 wounds. But, what's your damage?
He's got 7 wounds. D6 plus 6 plus D6, and I rolled a 1.
So he's done 7.
7.
Paddy, you can see people reroll that.
I know, but he was about to do a thing. Have you got a strat?
I got Feel No Pain.
All right, I was going to re-roll that for a CP. I did 1.
Good.
I'm now down to 1 CP.
6s. I rolled no 6s.
Right, you ready for this?
Got 1 wound left.
It's a missile. A hit.
You all ready for
No, you
this?
didn't. Because I popped smoke.
Yeah, you did. Damn.
I
Damn,
did.
Daniel. Cool, that's fine. My accelerator burst cannon into those death
Well, I don't
company.
need that card anymore.
I would really like to be in Calyon right now to have some explodey hits. 4 wounds onto your death company at -1.
4s.
Go on.
6s.
I'm chipping away at him. Okay. It's still on. The dreamer's still alive. It's happening. It's happening.
Before you blew that Brutalis off the table as well, Grey Cartographer said throws towel in the bin with little asterisks. You then blew the Brutalis up, and then I've just seen another one saying gets towel back out the bin. That's fucking cheered me up. That was amazing.
Can't believe I rolled 1 into a 1, otherwise it would have been like, no, no. Like I was hoping Hammerheads would be. Next time I'm bringing the Supremacy. Strength 26, -6, 16 damage.
That's when Joe brings
2 shots each.
That's when Joe
Your
brings...
Hammerhead rerolls, are they tied to a weapon?
No, they're not.
Because you used it on the missile.
No, I had to re-roll I used it on the hit for the Hammerhead turret.
If he's bringing the Supremacy, I'm bringing a Drop Pod Death Company army.
You'd win. Yeah. Right,
I've
broadside.
got null deploy.
This broadside, yeah,
You can't
Yeah.
null deploy.
he's going to shoot at him.
I'll find a way. I make the terrain.
I hit you.
I'm the captain now.
I am the
Toughness?
captain of the ship.
What?
Toughness?
Toughness?
Doesn't matter.
9.
I wounded you on a 4. -4.
What?
It's a heavy railgun, mate. What, do you have a save?
Yeah, I got 2 up save, mate.
Damn.
Made of saves.
6s. Don't do it.
Boom! I saw it as
I saw it as well. I nearly packed up. Yeah, D6 +1.
I nearly packed that. I would have seen Tower back in bin.
Right, the rest of his plasmas are going into the
You're like,
into the death company.
Tower
I only
crap.
get 1 shot.
Picking up all my shit now.
I got 6, mate.
What does this mean?
Nothing.
Oh.
I'm going to wound you on a 2. Yeah, minus...
On who?
On the death company. -3.
Whee!
He's just this guy, isn't he? The problem is...
You were like, please bring a really crap army, Joe, so
Yes,
I can
because you
blow
are
it off the table.
You are the gamiest dickhead we have.
Joe, do you want to just look at the points quickly?
Dress himself in this narrative fucking dressing gown.
I am in a narrative dressing gown.
Bollocks.
Can people get me a narrative dressing gown?
It would be
Joe's
quite
the
good.
sort
What
of
would that look
person.
like?
Joe's the sort of person who would bring 3 Magnuses if he could.
Yeah.
Do you know what I really want?
3
I want
Magnuses.
3 Land Raider Redeemers with 30 Death Company.
See?
Just it's narrative flesh terrors though.
See, chat, see.
Narrative because
You all love Joe. You all think Joe's this soft, kind-hearted, narrative little bunny. He's such a
What am I
gamey
only
dickhead.
now? Because Gabriel Seth uses Death Company to the
There's a
max.
reason why he had to write the Academy for bots.
Oh, mate, there's death company to get off my table
You'll
as well.
notice the whole of 40k's gone to shit since Joe stopped being a playtester.
Yeah.
They offered the bunker to me, but I said no.
No.
No, give it to someone who knows his stratagems. So what are you
This
shooting?
broadside
Yeah.
is pissed off with them death company. They're
Oh,
going.
okay. Minus 1 hit.
Well, doesn't matter. Even if you were, which you're lying.
Maybe.
2 -4.
I don't get safe.
So the first one does 5 damage.
Easy. Dead.
The second one does 3 damage. Don't do it. Don't do this to me.
This is doable. First dice.
It bodes well. It bodes well.
Next dice. He's dead. I wanted the first one to be a 6 to keep the tension.
So now all I have is that 530 point squad of dudes.
Oh.
How many wounds does your Land Raider have? 3.
Now, in the past,
Yeah. Oh,
that
this
unit drops in front of those two and just
Gone.
deletes the lot.
Yeah.
easy.
Let's see what happens, Jack.
Yeah. So, where is my 2 little data cards? Crisis Battlesuit and Commander in Cold Star Battlesuit. What's good is he gives them all assault, so they can just move around 12 quite comfortably.
Yeah, and still not shoot, kill anything.
And still not kill anything, but they can shoot
They
it.
move, yeah.
But what is important is because he is the exemplar of the Carry-On, not just any regular Carry-On, I get sustained hits 1.
Oh, exemplar.
Annoyingly, you're not observed because you killed all my marker lights, so I don't get sustained hits 2. Let's start with me Commander.
That's how you beat Tau. Murder anything that's got normal people legs.
Yeah.
I don't think any Tau's got normal people legs, Joe.
They got hooves.
They got weird goat legs.
So I could have used the marker light from them right earlier, but then that would have meant my whole squad would have had to shoot one thing, otherwise they'd be hitting on 5s.
That's a problem.
Because guided is a terrible rule. I'm calling it, I don't like it. Get rid of the -1 at BC, and it's cool. So let's start with my Commander in Cold Star Battlesuit as part of the squad because he hits different.
Yeah.
He's going to put his 2 plasma rifles into your tank
Yeah.
and his 2 cyclics into your dude. So the 2
And what's
plasma
the rest of
rifles.
the unit shooting at?
So then we're going to do...
'Cause you got
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah. You are correct. I don't want to put all my plasma rifles into that tank, but I feel like I need to.
It's -1 AP at the moment as well.
It's really annoying, isn't it? So I've got 2. How many plasma rifles do I have? I've got quite a lot. I've got 14 plasma rifles. See, in 9th edition, just leave. But that's probably not going to happen. 8,
It's
10,
so full of shit.
12. Chat is saying that cyclics are the way, apparently.
So I've got 1 cyclic on each of them.
3 times, not cyclics, sorry, ions.
Cyclic iron blasters, yeah.
So 3 times iron on everything, and it would melt everything in front of them.
It'd be interesting to see if it does. I also would
That's
need to
the
buy a lot more iron blasters.
Games Workshop want more variety in the game, but the problem is they've designed a system where you just take the best of everything all the time.
Yeah, I hate the new point system. I hate it. Yeah. I think it's one of the worst things. So I still maintain this can be and could be one of the most fun editions we ever have.
Yeah.
Despite the fact they have completely fucked the rules writing. Once we've all got used to it and all the kind of janky interactions that we've asked questions about have been answered, that gets rid of all that problem, and we kind of know the rules at that point. We're fine. Yeah. But the point system is just a bad move.
Yeah.
Because you just go, I'll just take Thunderhammers, and I'll just take last cannons, and I'll just take the best guns on everything. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
And I'll just always take all sponsons and all human russes. I hate that.
Right, so 6 Crisis Suit plasma rifles and the 2 plasma rifles of the Commander into your Land Raider.
Yeah.
The rest into that big squad. 6 Crisis Suit Dujima Flicks, hitting on 4s because I can't observe you. But that's lucky because those hits are sustained hits. So I've got 6 hits.
Get rid of my cards, those units that you killed.
5s, 1 wound at -3.
On my Land Raider?
On your Land Raider. Die. Just leave.
What's the damage?
3.
How many wounds you got?
3.
That's a problem. What else you got shooting?
2 more plasma rifles.
You got 1 CP left here as well. It's -3, which goes to -2 because armor contempt.
Yeah.
50-50. But he has still got 2 more rifles to come in as well.
And these ones hit better as well. They actually hit on 3s because my Commander's hit on 3s now.
I like those odds. Fuck.
Get off my table.
No. Does this explode?
It's all coming up Tau right now.
I was lied to. I was horrendously lied to about how trash Tau are. Oh, let's set Joe up.
He says with a 40-10 lead.
We'll run it a bit slow at the start, make him seem a bit shit, and then, bam.
Right, let's put some 6 more plasma rifles into you. With 2 sustained hits. Toughness 4 still, yeah?
Yarp.
2s. 5 wounds at -3.
6s.
3 damage each.
Jesus, like it.
There's a problem for you, Joe, this.
I mean, he does seem to be melting my army at this point.
3, 4. Basically, it turns out that it's my OG crisis suits. So I'm going to hazardous these.
Oh.
So 6 shots. So I'm going to roll my 6 hazardous dice now. I take 6 mortal wounds.
So no.
Is it not at the end?
So you roll hazardous dice once per gun that shoots.
That's what I've done.
Oh, and 6
I've got
guns?
6 guns shooting.
Okay. Yeah.
So I've taken 6 mortal wounds, which will kill a crisis suit after all this.
So they apply to the model, I think. Hazardous.
Is it the model? If you read it, otherwise I'm going to have 2 models on 3 wounds left each.
You keep going, because you do the shooting first, anyway. I'll double check for you, Paddy, because I don't fucking...
I thought it was the unit, but...
Yeah, you might be right.
Because otherwise I'm going to have lots of models on...
Hazardous. Weapons with hazardous in their profile are known as hazardous weapons. I don't think we needed that sentence. Each time a unit is selected to shoot or fight, if one or more models with hazardous weapons, after that unit has resolved all of its attacks, you must take 1 hazardous test for each hazardous weapon that was just used by rolling a d6. For each roll of a 1, that test is failed and 1 model in that unit equipped with a hazardous weapon is destroyed, unless that model is a character, monster or vehicle, in which case it suffers 3 mortal wounds instead.
Because they're vehicles, and therefore presumably the fact that I have to keep allocating wounds to the same model would fly in.
This is interesting. For each roll of a 1, that test is failed, and 1 model in that unit equipped with a hazardous weapon is destroyed, unless that model is a vehicle, in which case it suffers 3 mortal wounds instead.
So that model, so they're all vehicles.
So I see it as 2 vehicles on 3 wounds.
Yeah.
That seems janky. I mean, that would be beneficial to me.
Yeah, it does. It does mean if you do hazardous next time, you have to slow roll it, so you're pointing at which one's doing the hazardous test.
Okay, cool. I'll do that then.
Yeah.
I've got this many hits.
Yeah.
I am strength. Cyclic Iron Blasters are good. I'm strength 8. So 2s.
I'm good.
Wish I could re-roll some of those, but I can't. That one, just because it's cocked it out, I'm throwing
That's kind of
stuff
split
everywhere.
right now, actually, as to whether it's either a dead model or...
See, I would say that you would keep allocating wounds to the model that's lost wounds.
Do you?
-2.
-2.
Yeah.
Right. Because I've got a sergeant in there. I've got a Thunderhammer Storm Shield. So I've got
What are you saying, Jack?
4 guys on 5s.
Oh, nice.
2 are dead. Good damage too?
Damage 2, yeah.
They're dead. And a Starchy Storm Shield is a 4+ invulnerable save.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, he's dead. Damage 2.
So the rest are on Seth then.
On my boy.
I'm going to try and find out if you've got a dead suit or not, Paddy, but you carry on.
Yeah. I mean, I would default to having a dead suit, but...
Oh, he's dead as well.
No, I've just got
Well,
6
fine. They're all
thingies.
dead. They're all dead.
Does this mean, because I declared all the shots, that I would now have to roll the hazardous test for my commander, even though I'm not going to roll the dice?
He's not fired, is he?
No, but... No, he's got a different profile, so it would go differently, never mind. Okay. Now we're on to a game.
I mean,
I've got to catch
you've
up.
removed more than half of my army in 1 round of shooting there, Paddy. So basically, Tau players full of shit. Basically, is what we're saying.
But you have to be such a static gun line in order to get that to happen.
Yeah.
But next turn I can start doing stuff.
But again, the thing is though, I have no range, so the only things I could kill were your infantry at the front.
And this guy now.
I suppose against an army that can also have range, that can pick up your hammerheads, your broadsides.
Yeah.
Then that's a problem.
Like
for
the
you.
meta.
Yeah. Like
The meta.
an average army.
Yeah. Or with indirect. Okay, so against a bum rushing melee army who get in the open, you can do damage. Right. We'll come back to it later, but I'm just going to take him off for now.
Yeah, take one off, just in case. There's arguments in chat right now.
It's not clear, is it?
Higher number of people are saying a model dies.
Yeah.
So we'll go with that for now.
Because is there... I'm assuming the core rule is still in there that once you allocate wounds to model, you keep allocating to the same
that
one.
definitely still exists. 100%.
So, in my head, it would make sense that that becomes the overarching sort of principle you follow for the allocation of wounds. But I didn't... you tempted me on that one or this one. This one, didn't you?
That one, yeah.
Sweet. So I do actually get 5 VP.
You get 5 primary as well?
I do. Yeah, I had 5 primary at the start because I'm still 5 vertically of that one.
Okay. At the end of about round 2, you've got 1 VP?
Yep. Yes.
Discarding that card?
Behind enemy lines. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I can't get there quick enough.
So you've got to 2 CP. We're going to move into battle round 3. You're both going to gain a CP, which puts Joe on 1 and Paddy on 3.
Yep.
Joe, have you got any command phase stuff to do, including...
No.
Including tests?
No, because he murdered all my units.
Okay.
Extend battle lines.
Extend battle lines. Hold your home and 1 in no man's land.
Secure no man's land.
Hold 2 in no man's land.
Nice. The cards are doing you well, mate.
They are, but you're also doing me well, Paddy. You're doing me very well.
So, Joe, how many objectives are you currently holding?
2.
Just the 10, actually. So Joe complaining whilst still having a 50 point. Okay. I'm trying to read through this fucking... Are you moving, Joe, right now?
Yeah, I'm just advancing.
What if I can Control F? Oh, you can't Control F.
Where's your other unit of Death Company?
What? I only had the one.
Oh,
You killed them. Remember when you shot them?
I thought you had 2.
When you shot them and killed them? When you all horrendously lied to me? Charge phase. They're going to charge him.
Makes sense. No.
No. 1 CP. We're going to re-roll it. Why not?
Oh, just.
Oh, I'm in 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. How many wounds does that guy have?
I'm just about to tell you, mate. Just about to say.
Right, cool. In the meantime, thank you Tyler Troutman for the gifted membership. Thank you Nordos 44 for the gifted membership. Tim Chaser, thank you for the 2. He says, Joe.
Bombardment!
It took you a while to
Can't see
realise.
us. You're not giving us a full facial.
Oh, of course I'm not, yeah. Try again.
Bombardment!
There we go. Stu, thank you for the 20. What a legend. Unwell. Brufin and Tubi Grip was Medcore for 30 years.
Yeah.
I'm playing my first 1,000 point Space Wolves game next week at Warhammer Shop in Belfast.
Yeah.
We had a tutorial last week, but a guy collapsed halfway through, so I had to sort him out.
What? Like sort him out and then help him? What sort him out? Like?
Slip him the finger.
Do the old army special. Change his socks. Make him drink water.
Yeah.
Good to go.
I mean, I know some of the rules intended are bad, but I'm not sure people should be passing out. Seeps, thank you for the 10. Don't mind me, just catch up from not being able to super chat last week. Missed you all. Please all take this opportunity to exclaim precisely one carefully picked word in an excitable manner.
Bombardment!
We just had that one, Paddy.
I've just done it, though.
Yeah.
I didn't say it. That's my first one ever.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. We were treated there, Joe.
Yeah. I was excited. Go on, mate. What's yours?
He just looked like he was on pause.
I'm like a one-trick
Joe, I know
pony.
you know at least one word. Just say it.
Which one?
You can't. No, he's looking at me like I don't think we're going to get cancelled. So
Say one that's safe for TV. Yeah. He now cannot think of anything that is safe for TV, can you?
I was just flatlined.
He looked at me 3 times. I was like, "This is going to be bad for the channel."
I can hear the monkey with symbols going through it.
Sometimes I look at him like I'm scared.
Ads, thank you for the 10. Money for the National Treasure Dressing Gown Fund.
Please.
The game, you dickhead. Dressing ground.
Yeah. Richard C's, thank you for the 5. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And James, thank you for the love heart.
Oh, thank you. What they used to do? I said, a battle cannon! That's what I used to do.
Oh, I forgot about the zoom in.
Yeah, I'm so warm right now.
It's
You
pretty
are
hot,
looking
isn't it?
a bit.
Wetter than Otter's pocket.
Yeah.
How many wounds does he have?
12, mate.
12. So I'm going to have to charge him with the other unit of Blade and Gardens.
Blade Guard.
Bombardment, if you're not aware, by the way, is a gaming channel meme. That's where that comes from. Exclamation mark gaming, if you care.
Are we allowed to go on objective markers now?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, okay, so officially, unless we're playing Tournament Mission Pack, no. However, what they've clearly done in that Tournament Mission Pack is realise that what they did was write a fucking stupid rule, and then they went, oh, yeah, but for tournaments, we're going to let you stand on it. Now, I had a conversation at Warhammer Fest about this not being able to step on objective marker issue, and they said, yeah, we've done it on purpose so that you can't park a giant model on top of an objective marker and stop everybody else from being able to get enough objective control models within range of it.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, oh, I mean, I get it makes sense, but it creates some movement jank.
Yeah.
Which also, if you think about that as a reason, would kind of make more sense competitively than anything else.
Yeah.
And yet in their competitive pack, they're now letting us stand on it. The channel rule, Joe,
Yeah.
you can fucking stand on objectives, because you should have always been able to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, objectives would need to be like a pinprick.
Yeah.
Well, I've oafed that unit, so I'm
Have you?
re-rolling. Yeah.
How convenient.
So I'm hitting you on freeze.
Yes. Boop. Oh, mate, you're going to hate this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is it?
You'll see.
Good explanation. Toughness?
Toughness is 8.
So it would be 5s, but I've got a chaplain.
Ooh.
He gives me +1 to wound.
So 4. How many have you done?
Many.
Yeah. That many.
Okay. So these 2 are 0.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause that's what they do. Twice a battle, when you allocate an attack, I can just change the damage to 0.
And these are -2.
I was sort of hoping, mate, if I'm honest, you would have done exactly 7 wounds.
Yeah.
And then that would have been really annoying and it would have been quite funny. But 5s. How many damage?
2.
Oh dear. How many wounds do I have? Not that many.
Oh. Does he explode?
Does he have
Does
deadly
he
demise?
deadly demise?
He does deadly demise.
Does he
He better
demise
do.
all over your face? No.
He demise Noah.
Oh.
Goodbye.
And then you get to do a pile-in and consolidation onto an objective.
Said
There we go.
objective.
I'm done now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's gone.
Ending my turn.
Okay. You want to
What are we talking about?
Look at the card. There is still people watching, Joe. Over 400, in fact.
At the end of your turn, if you control 2 or more objective markers in No Man's Land, this secondary object mission is achieved and you score 5 victory points.
So you don't score any points.
However,
Oh.
if at the end of your turn you can only control 1 objective marker in No Man's Land, this secondary mission is still achieved, but in this instance you score 2 VP instead of 5 VP.
So you get 2
Decent.
victory points.
And then I get 5 victory points for extend battle limes. Limes everywhere.
Okay. Currently, Paddy, you're getting a firm bumming.
Yes.
A swift one.
Did anyone spend any CP then? No?
I did. I had to re-roll a charge.
Okay, so Joe's back up to 1. Paddy's up to 4.
I am indeed.
What are you going to do with all this CP?
Might do some move, shoot, move, mate, now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I've got the CP to burn. So I've got Bring It Down.
Now I've only got like...
Very well timed.
I've only got 23 models left
Yeah.
on the table. Is it a vehicle or the model with the highest wound count?
No, 10 plus, 15 plus, or 20 plus wounds I get VPs for.
Oh, that's a good rule, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. So I guess I'll get none for that.
Does it tell you if... Does it not give you a condition if there's no units left on the board?
I can't see anything like that.
No? Oh, okay, you're fucked then.
Yeah, no, nothing. But I did get extend battle lines. So I've got to get 1 in No Man's Land.
Those
Which,
shields are 2-up save, by the way, Paddy.
is it?
That's what they're telling me in chat. The weapon was only AP2.
AP2 or 3?
2.
Then he probably would be alive.
I could attack you again with my other unit.
Yeah. Was that just 1 unit?
That was 1 unit.
Oh right, yeah.
I still had...
Yeah, they're right. I just kept thinking it was 3.
I
but
still
yes.
had a chaplain in. Do you want me to do the other blade?
Do the
Ghost skills have got interesting, haven't they?
those ghost kills are quite
Well,
good.
what did you roll?
I have absolutely no
Can
idea.
chat tell us how many he failed?
That would be
I don't care
useful.
if they can, Joe, quite honestly.
Just roll many more dice and we'll see what happens. Oath is good, isn't it, with Blood Angels?
Very good. We don't get +1 to wound now.
you don't have the chaplain.
No, I'm stroke 6, so I'm
5s.
wounding you on 5s.
That's
That's
re-rolling.
fine, because we care not for insignificant things like that. Boop, 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 boop.
So 4s. I mean, that probably would have. That would have been
That's
8
still,
damage.
That's still
Yeah,
8
he's
damage.
died. And you haven't done? Have you done the chaplain?
I
or
haven't done the
Judicia?
chaplain or the judicia yet.
He's dead.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a good catch,
yeah.
but thank you. But Blade Guard are tasty as well.
Judicia.
So Wee Man did go and check. Ghost
Yeah.
Skill was alive with 4 wounds.
Yeah, he's dead. Thanks, Wee Man, for checking, but he is dead.
He's now dead, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize we hadn't attacked with everything, so
No.
it would have made a difference otherwise.
Yeah,
Cool, so Paddy, you've got your cards.
I do.
Any more command phase stuff to do?
No.
So how many objectives do you hold?
So I currently only hold 1.
Just 1, actually.
It's not looking good.
I mean, you do outnumber me quite considerably.
Yeah. Now I've got to start moving at you though.
In the meantime, James Snellgrove, thank you for the poo.
Thank you.
Legend.
You generous bean.
And we're on 68 new members, Joe.
Ooh.
Legend.
68.
I'd like to get to 100 new members for the first stream
Yeah?
back.
Not just one more member.
No, 100 new members.
169.
Yes, that too.
Yeah.
That'd be good. 100 more members. 101 more members would be good, Joe. Like
Yeah.
Dalmatians.
Yeah.
But members.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Spotted dicks instead of dogs.
Yeah. 100 weird tentacle fleshlights.
Joe, we're not here for your search history, mate.
Oh God, we're not. No. Jesus Christ.
We're here for a teenage boy's Instagram following. We got 400 peeps in chat.
We have 406 currently.
Ooh.
This is painful, but that hammerhead's going to have to advance.
Oh, look at him. He's flying. He's flying in the air.
Tyler, thank you for the gifted one. He did what you wanted, Joe.
Hero.
Yeah.
You will forever be known as Tyler Durden.
So I can no longer shoot them. So he has moved into sight of this one geezer.
That one guy.
He can see them. He can see them.
Why
Yes,
do you
that
hate
one
me,
guy.
Paddy? Why did you all get together and lie to me?
Joe, you're on 57 victory points with 25. What are you moaning about?
That's all I hear.
Riptide advances.
Imagine if you'd have bought an optimised list, you lunatic.
Gets up to here.
I'm so happy that Blood Angels get over the moment now.
The crisis suits advance.
I might take Flesh Terrors to this GT now. I was going to take a really fun kind of narrative-y,
Joe, I don't know if you know what that means.
sub-optimised
Fun for
chaos.
who?
Everyone involved, mate.
Never for your opponent.
Joe,
We have a separate channel group now.
tell me the range of a plasma rifle? Is it 30 or 24?
24.
Big sad.
We all have a separate WhatsApp chat now about who's going to have to play Joe.
So we took in. We've got an unspoken agreement. It's now spoken. That, we take it in turns to play Paddy.
That's very sad, isn't it?
Yeah. Because he lies to you.
About?
And then about the power of his army. you know, Chad, that he turns up with 3 different army lists.
Well, he
And he
asked me.
sees what army you've got on the table. He says, "Oh, I know which one to take."
It's
He asked
absolute
me-
slander.
He asked me this time what you were running. I was like, 2 Brutalis, a Dreadnought, and a Land Raider. He's like, cool. 2 Hammerheads then.
Yeah. 2 hammerheads.
Joe,
2,
if I go into our chat,
two
I think you'll
broadsides.
find that I sent you my list.
yeah, and
Long before you sent me mine.
I sent you my list immediately afterwards.
Long before.
Immediately. There was no way I wasn't bringing the Land Raider.
Yeah, that's fair. They are cool.
Although I do need to see if I can get a Sanguinary Priest in that unit.
Right. I now have assault weapons.
Why is it that Primaris jump pack characters can join non-Primaris jump pack units, but non-Primaris characters can't join Primaris units?
That's what sells, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't think too hard about it, mate.
I don't like it.
And
Why can't Gabriel Seth join Blade Guard?
because, mate, he'd be a bit extra then, wouldn't he?
He would.
Also, he doesn't like Primaris, does Gabriel?
Well, he's got a lump in now, hasn't he?
Well, someone wants to turn up to Joe's fucking army.
Yeah. Right, come on then, mate. Shall we have this?
I'm not liking the line of death.
We're going to go over 100 members, Joe.
Oh, legends.
Never guess who just turned up.
Oh, is it the
I
money?
said, who's your daddy?
Mercado.
There he is.
Ricardo's here.
What happened to Mummy? Mummy? Daddy?
I don't know where Mummy is right now. Daddy's here and he's dropped the big 50.
Oh,
What a
he's
geezer.
a big dog, isn't he?
He's a big dog.
Everyone say thank you to John.
He's a massive.
You should go to where he is and
He's
stroke
a
his
hero.
face.
He's got a massive penis, clearly.
Yeah.
He just flops around
Some
everywhere.
serious big dick
Yeah.
energy, right?
I would be terrified if I was his wife. The way he's throwing it around.
Oh, are you ready for this, mate?
Are you all ready for this?
What's happening now?
So, for the greater good...
So he's just made a massive gunline of death of plasma rifles.
Yeah, die. This geezer has observed these geezers for those geezers.
All right. Can he even see me?
Fucking right he can. He's float around there.
All right.
He's got enough room to see this one guy. Huh?
That token can see me.
Tell you what, Joe. This unit has loads of movement to see this one guy.
All right then.
Yeah, it's the one guy.
Paddy, you don't have to explain yourself. You can definitely see. You're fine.
Which now means, right, because Kalyon's a thing,
Yeah.
any sustained hits are now sustained hits 2 rather than sustained hits 1. Now they have advanced, but because of the Cold Star battlesuit,
Yeah.
all my weapons are now assault.
Good.
So I have 10 plasma rifles, but only hitting on 3s
Good.
with exploding 6s.
Wonderful.
Sustained hits 2.
I
Thank God it's still toughness 4, right?
I am still toughness 4.
That many wounds on your storm shields.
That's what I wanted.
Does your Judicia have a storm shield?
He has.
Because they are damage 3.
Your crisis suit's auto advance 6, by the way.
A
They're
4
going
plus.
to move 6. And
They auto advance 6 because of the Cold Star.
What's the minus of
doesn't
these?
say that anywhere. The Cold Star commander, while this model is leading a unit, models in that unit have a move characteristics of 12, and ranged weapons equipped by models in the unit have the assault ability. There's nothing on this sheet that says they get an auto advance 6. That was 9th edition.
Oh, what about the crisis suits?
Turbojets. It's the crisis suits, not the Cold Star.
They get a fat 18-inch move.
4 inches more.
What's the minus on this unit?
-3.
Thanks, wee man.
Oh, so busy looking at my Cold Star.
So,
Yeah, no. This is just little things we're gonna have to grab.
so there's 3 guys with 4 epic vulnerable saves. They're all dead. This is dead.
Okay, good. I don't have to
I'm
shoot
not listening
anything
to
else.
you ever again. When you tell me they're bad, all I'm going to hear is I'm lying to you, Joe, to give tactical advantage.
When the points
Sick
add
of
up at the
this.
end of it, mate, he'll be all right. Shall we go for this one then?
Please.
My hammerhead. I really, really want devastating wounds on this.
Me too.
Hammerhead into that unit of blade guard. I do miss because you're not a vehicle or a monster, so I don't get my +1. But I think I can
I'm
re-roll
gonna
that for
point
free.
at you. Him.
Him, men. Targeting array. Each time model selects to shoot, reroll 1 hit roll or 1 wound roll. So I'm going to reroll that hit roll. Oh, that's a sustained hit.
So he's hit you twice.
I've hit you twice. Wound you on 2s. Oh, I really wanted a dev wound. I'm going to CP reroll it. Why not? Oh, didn't work. 2 wounds though. -5.
4s.
1d6 plus 6.
1 is very dead.
And then accelerator burst cannons. No sustained hits.
No.
No dev wounds either, but I do wound you those 3 times. -1. 4s?
4s.
1
Damage?
1 each.
1 each. 1.
That's him. This broadside. Good. Oh, 2 shots from his gun. 3 hits. That's a dev wound for d6 plus 1 for 7 wounds. This feels more like Night's Pal. It turns out, right, you just have to roll 6s.
Just roll 6s.
Yeah.
He's having a good time, is Jay.
And the plasma rifle, which doesn't hit. So then this one's going to level his gun at your chaplain and miss you twice.
After he's been all cocky about his Death Company Dreadnought and his Land Raider.
That's it,
I
mate.
wish I'd done it now.
Yeah.
I should have just piled into you and just absolutely crushed you.
No, because you can only fight once in the fight phase. We found that out.
No. Because the rules specifically say that Paddy is a filthy liar.
He doesn't die, and I'm out. I'm done.
Oh, good.
That's me.
Yeah?
That's me, mate. But I do get extend battle lines. And I will then discard, bring it down. Because I ain't.
So, Paddy, you're
Yeah.
discarding 1 to gain a TP.
Yeah,
You score extended battle lines for 5 victory points.
I do indeed.
End of battle round 3.
How many?
Flesh Terrors are on 57 victory points to Tau Empire's 30.
How many Desolation Marines came in that Strike Force Augustus, whatever it was called?
5 or 10,
Was
I'm
it
not
10?
sure. I think it might be 10.
They're
yeah.
Flesh Terrors now. They're Flesh Terrors. They were going to be Dark Angels, but no.
No, they're Dark Angels. Oh, they are. They're a channel asset. I get to choose.
If you just make your Flesh Terrors normal Marines, paint them blue and call them Ultramarines, mate.
I would rather shut my bollocks in a car door.
Are you looking to strike and fade anywhere, Paddy, by the way? Because you can move 12.
I can. I can move again.
Can you advance, shoot, and strike and fade?
Yeah.
The strike and phase strat, which is 2 CP. Flyers attacks have been resolved. Make a normal move. Yes, I'm going to. And I'm going to normal move this unit that's shot 12 inches onto that objective.
Would anybody like to tactical gambit? I assume not. No one bothers.
No, because I have to get my army into all four corners of the table, and at this point, I won't have any models
Well,
left.
there's other ones you can do, Joe.
Yeah?
Do you pick a gambit?
Does it just
or is
lie
it
down
random?
and
No,
Right.
so you have 3 random cards, and then you have a
Got 'em
proceed
here.
as normal. Of
Yeah.
your 3 randoms, you offer them to your opponent, and you randomly discard 1.
Yeah.
You then end up with 2 randoms and a carry on as normal, and you pick one of those 3, either carry on as normal or 2 of the random tactical gambits.
Nah. Up to 2 CP? Up to 1 CP.
You're up to 2, Joe. Paddy's up to 5.
Engage in all fronts.
No, I've just spent 2, mate.
Spent 2.
Yeah, on strike and fade.
Cool, so you're up to 3 now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Engage in all fronts, cool. So all the table quarters.
Deploy teleport homer.
Do an action in the opponent's deployment zone.
Or
maybe
the
in
centre of the
board
battlefield
as well.
Yeah.
Let's do.
Okay. How many objectives are you currently sat on, Josephine?
2.
2 for another 10 points.
I'm tempted to spend a CP.
Yeah.
When does battle shock happen?
Before he scores objectives.
Because this guy
He
is under half strength.
He'll
right?
do it. He fails.
You can spend 1 CP to water.
Well, he's a chaplain, so he goes once per battle. At the start of any phase, you can select one friendly Adeptus Astartes unit that is battle shocked and within 12 inches of his model. That unit is no longer battle shocked.
Yeah,
Is that
but
the
at
start
of
of any phase?
If the start of my movement phase, I'll go like, I'm not battle shocked.
Which means you don't hold the objective. Or you can spend a CP and just do it now.
Yeah.
I'll do it now. And then I'll spend another. I've got no CP. Defend stronghold. Great, that's even worse. Right.
Oh, that's all right.
What's the spend on stronghold? Just
I've
keep
got to
yours.
stop you from getting your Death Star into my lines.
Okay. They move 18.
Fucking hate this game.
If you would like to, because we've got 10 Desolation Marines for Dark Angels that Joe's yet to paint. If you would like to donate Desolation Marines to Joe, PO Box 431. It's in the video description, our PO Box.
What are you doing?
However, if you're donating Desolation Marines rather than flat selling them on eBay, you're making a mistake.
Yeah.
Matt Clare Music, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. 124, Joe. We might actually get the 169 that you wanted.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What turn is this?
This is currently Battle Round 4. I should have updated. Chug along nicely, team. We're chugging along nicely.
You coming from a hammerhead?
Fuck you, building.
I'm inside Joe's head now, aren't I?
You are, yeah.
All of these lies, Paddy. I now don't know when you've lied to me in the past.
It's no lie, mate. I'm looking at the points.
So there's been people in chat that have been saying Tao's big problem is they can't play the cards very well.
Yeah.
They struggle with the objectives.
Because you, even now more than ever, you end up having to hide in your own objective.
I still think, though, if
In
you
your
face off
deployment.
against a decent ranged army now, Tao are going to struggle.
Yeah. Because I've been able to kill so much because you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
But I have to hide to stop you being able to do something about it, so you get a points lead. So it's sort of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
If you'd done the guard what you were talking about, Joe, with 3 basilisks,
Game over.
Going to charge at you now.
Okay.
These 5 boys
Yeah?
are going to charge them boys.
I'm gonna Overwatch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in, I hope.
Yeah, you look like you're in, mate.
yeah, you look like you're in.
Hey.
Well, I'm in, just.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do my 12 plasma rifles.
Good. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
That's what I was hoping for.
So that's really annoying because
Yeah.
for you,
Why is that annoying?
because they explode.
I would have laughed my arse off if you
Are they
did
sustained
Overwatch.
hits too? Still?
1, because you're not observed at this point.
Oh.
But that's 5 wounds at -3.
I'd have laughed my ass if you'd overwatched with a hammerhead and rolled a 6 to wound.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I'm now going to shoot many 6 cyclic iron blasters, hazardousing them.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to roll my 6 hazardous now, just so I don't forget.
That's 1 per model.
Yeah, correct. 7, because the commander's got 2.
Didn't one of them already die?
Yes, but I've got commander in the squad as well.
Okay,
So
okay.
it was 6 crisis plus a commander.
Yeah, okay. The characters can be passed off, I believe.
I'll do them separately just in
No, go
case.
for it.
Okay, 7. I roll no ones. We're all good.
Yay!
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at the 6s. So that's 4, which becomes 8. 2s. That many at -2. 6 at -2.
6 at -2. 2 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, they're dead. There we go.
Squidge.
These guys are now going to charge the hammerhead. I don't know what I need.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yes. All right.
They got angry, Joe.
That'll do it, mate.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it. That'll do.
Carry on's still pretty decent.
Chaplain's going to charge this
The broadside,
the broadside.
maybe.
Have I got a CP? No.
How much shots you need?
No.
And more
You
than
need-
that.
you need
I've
an
got a
8.
6. Right, so the assault intercessors. I can re-roll the wound roll of 1, apparently.
That's good.
So a thunder hammer, I get 3 attacks.
That's +1 with a
I
blood
get
angels?
4s,
Yeah.
that's one. I hit you on 4s.
Nice.
I probably would have chosen the Death Star of Dubreeze as my thing. I hit you once.
Cool.
Dempsey.
Toughness 10. Nice.
2 more wounds.
Cool. So I'm down to 12. You've got another many-sided dice.
1, 2, 3. 3s. Boop. Boop. And then Chaplain's 10, yeah?
Yes.
So 6s. No, I'm strength 5, yeah, so 6s.
Do you not get +1 to wound for blood angels? No, that's the chaplain.
So 1 wound
Cool. Minus.
minus
I rolled a 5.
1.
We're good.
Tight.
Like a twigger.
Armoured hull, then, I guess. 3 attacks. Hit you no times. That's the Tau I know in combat.
I'm done now.
You spent, Joe. Did
Yeah.
you score any secondaries, Joe?
I get neither of them.
Or the defenders in your next in his
Yeah.
and the Paddy's
I'm going to
turn.
discard engage in all fronts for 1 CP.
So what do you have to do for that one, sorry? Just hold your...
Home
At
objective.
the end of your opponent's turn or at the end of the battle, whichever comes first, if you control 1 objective markers in your own deployment zone, you score the secondary score 3 VP. So you have to hold my objective marker now.
Okay. So I'm going to draw 2.
Yeah. You both
Cleanse.
Kill units on objective markers, basically.
Okay, cool. So I've got to kill that lot and that lot. And then no prisoners. An enemy unit scored 2 VP. Cool.
So basically, kill
Kill stuff.
my models.
Kill everything.
And how many objectives are you currently sat on, Padwa?
2, mate.
And there's no risk of you losing them through battle shock or anything like that?
Nope.
Oh,
We are all good in the hood.
Crawling it back, he's crawling it
Now,
back.
vehicles can shoot out of combat, can't they?
You can, but -1.
Yeah. But I can't shoot into combat
You can. But
with a
-1.
different vehicle.
No.
I can't shoot into that combat.
No.
Yeah.
You could if it was a vehicle you were shooting at, but
Yeah.
otherwise, no.
Okay. Let's do this. Right, I need to go over there, please, mate.
No.
Please, mate. I need to go over there. I need to go over there. Where's
No,
the objective here?
I'm sad now.
Okay, so they're just going to go 18.
Good.
Ah,
I'm glad that happened.
how did I physically manage that? So he gets there. Now, does that mean I can actually control that
Cleanses
objective?
do actions on objectives, apparently.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you have to do actions on objectives.
Oh, sweet. So I can get 4 OC onto that.
And my guys are 2 OC.
2 OC each.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in which case, is it worth doing that, or is it better? It's better going over there.
He's bullying me, Liam. I'm going to eat one of his chorizo in a minute.
They're there for you to eat, mate, if you want them.
I probably should.
You're going to chow down on his sausage, on his spicy sausage?
On stream.
Mm.
So if I'm touching that and you're in that, can I see you now?
If you can see through the windows,
Yes.
then yeah. I
Cool.
shall allow it.
And I don't have enough movement to do both without...
What time is it? Oh, Paddy, you killed me too quickly.
No, I don't think it's fine.
I was really nice to you and I didn't murder you.
Normally at this time of night I'd be asleep in the last week, Joe.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm on fumes right now.
I mean, I can go back for a bit of bombardment with Josh.
Bombardment.
Bombardment!
I want to... Which game is it?
Call of Duty Warzone DMZ.
We do need to think about playing some other games as well. I started playing a bit of Apex.
He's
Legends
worth
today, Joe.
advancing.
That looks fun.
I think I've downloaded Battlefield again.
2042.
Yeah.
Apex looks good as well.
Is it cross compatible?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And
I'm looking forward to Space Marine 2 too.
That'll be awesome.
2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. Space Marines in 2-2s.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Space Marine 2.
Space Marines in 2-2s. Yeah. I had a poll up, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I put a poll up ages
Well,
ago.
So this poll up.
Fuck off.
You've killed him.
I had to emergency mute myself then. That's a problem.
Did you fart at the same time?
Really, yeah.
Smells like
A little one leaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old cough fart.
Yeah. I had a pony that did that.
I'm sure you did. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I put a poll up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what to work on, chat. I have Hobby Block help me. And the choices were Heresy Army or Sisters Army. It's pretty overwhelming in the favour of the Sisters Army, Jay.
Oh yeah. You've got that Sisters that you started painting 3 months ago.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still in this. They've probably got a layer of dust on them now.
No, they don't actually. Just get all the dusty in here. I think I could probably take them through and start painting them. Which would be cool. Do you know what puts me off the Sisters, Jay?
They're always doing it for themselves.
The fact that I want like 30 Zephyrim and 30 Seraphim.
Yeah.
That's
cool,
done it for me already.
right? But
Yeah.
the flying stands. So you have to paint them and then glue the stands on.
Yeah.
Not if you get little bits of like scenery,
No, I
put
can't
it
do
to
that.
stand and put their feet on it. Because
No,
that's
I
what I
can't do
did for my suppressors and it looked way better.
No, can't do that. It looks awful.
You're wrong. Sorry, mate. It looks
You're wrong
gleaming.
on so many levels.
It's better than them all sort of like dangling forward on flying stands for no
You
reason.
could use the March of War bases
No,
and then put like a little pin in it, only like a couple mil,
No.
and then have them on it. So they're still they're flying, but,
no,
but the March of War base is a lot taller, so
No.
they'd be higher off the ground.
no,
That's what I'd do.
no.
This is Liam talking himself out of a project.
I've already started basing them.
I can see them. They look
with my
lovely.
Vallejo mud. So they'll have to be based the same.
Yeah.
Have you got them on the stems already there?
No, these are Celestine's Gemini.
Oh yeah.
We're having a great time
Why
looking at
didn't-
models, chat.
Why didn't they with the
Do this for all of the Zephyr
Yeah.
and Seraphim. Yeah, I know.
like they did with all of the Harlequins
They even did
and
it-
all of the Banshees?
Yeah.
With Celestine, it.
Yeah.
She's
So
gonna be
much.
fun to paint, isn't she?
Oh god.
With her and her weird flappy base, I had to use the painting handle that's got the clamps.
Yeah.
Like she was
The
inside-
crocodile clips.
Yeah.
Like it's some sort of dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of like wiring her to a metal frame bed.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Yeah.
You kinky bitch, Jay.
I was thinking more like Vietnam, but you know, CIA tactics.
That's the only thing that puts
War
me off
border
them. But I'll get through it. I'll find a way, Jay.
in 12 months.
Nature always finds a way. Welcome, James Kennedy, who's upgraded his membership to Scald.
Did
What a
you
guy.
find that Chaos Knight army that you had?
Hey, look.
Oh. I might have a look later, we've got time.
This is first world Warhammer problems, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've done some movement.
Yeah.
He advanced to get on the objective.
Oh yeah. Can he still shoot his big
No.
gun? Good.
He can't shoot any of his guns.
Can't shoot any of his
No
guns.
guns. He fell back.
Yeah.
He moved here.
Yeah.
He stayed still.
Yeah.
He moved here to have a go at your chaplain.
Brilliant.
And then moved up there.
Good. I'm going to pick these guys up.
Really?
Really?
Well, he's got that to shoot at 5 intercessors,
Okay.
and he killed 5 intercessors in Overwatch.
It's true.
That is true. Yeah.
So I'm just going to pick them up.
Get Uber him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I take it you won't hazard them.
I was gonna.
Alright.
Yeah, just for a laugh.
Roll your hazard rolls. Kill
If,
everything.
if the plasmas didn't kill him.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll roll some hazards. I'll take 3 wounds.
Good. It means nothing. But
There we are. Right, these guys are gonna observe them for him,
yeah.
and he's gonna use his gun. And I don't know whether I need to overcharge or not, or hazard. Sorry.
There's a reason why I didn't have assault intercessors in my my army list originally. Because they're just a bit naff.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Just a bit. All of the battle line Space Marine units are all a bit
Yeah.
shit.
Not true. Infiltrators are still useful. 12
They're not
on
battle
screen.
line.
Aren't they?
What? They lost battle line.
They're not battle line. Yeah. You can have 3 units of them now.
Oh. Okay, I take it back, Joe. You are correct.
They're all
Yeah.
toilet.
They're all shit.
I'm gonna hazard my big gun.
Oh yeah.
I don't take any wounds.
Who's
Right.
this? Oh, you
The
big
riptide
dog, yeah.
into them. So that is the hazardy one. Okay, so they all hit, and that's sustained hits 2 because I'm now observed.
It's going well.
2s,
What's the minus?
3,
Damage 2.
4.
Brilliant. They're dead. Right.
Goodbye.
I'm never listening to you ever.
I think it's because you've just let me shoot. Well, you haven't let me shoot. I've not been shot at. That I can do
At the end of
this.
the turn, Paddy.
No,
No,
I've
he's
got a
just going
hammerhead
to murder a
at the
chaplain.
chaplain.
Okay.
I do hit.
Don't roll this.
I'm going to try not to roll a 6. I rolled a 2.
Oh, I saw the
Yeah, I
six.
saw the 6 as well. It is a wound. Hey!
He lives for a phase.
And the burst cannons.
Oh shit! I forgot about them. Minus 1 AP.
That makes a lot of sense.
AP.
0 now.
I don't need this card anymore.
And you'll get cover as well, because...
Ooh, yeah.
So 2-ups. Just fucking CP reroll that, Joe.
I've got 1 TP left.
You don't get two-ups, do you?
What?
Do you get two-ups?
It's AP 1 gun.
Yeah, it's AP 1 gun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I still get 2 up.
You'll get cover, and then you take my AP off.
Yeah.
Or does it go the other way? You take my AP off, and then therefore... I think you get a 2-up. Good.
Don't know.
Which way round does it go? I think he's alive.
He's dead.
You reckon?
He's dead.
I think he's fine.
I think he's fine, mate.
I'll err on the side of the internet because they hate anything that's good.
But the thing is, with this
You've tabled me now, Paddy.
you get cover only against a certain AP weapon on a Wednesday if the sun's at half moon.
Yeah.
But it's an AP 1 weapon.
Yeah.
So it depends whether you take off my AP before you get cover, or do you get cover and then take off my AP? Because if you get cover, you go up to a 2, then take my AP off.
You can't.
Worse than the armor penetration characteristic. So you modify the characteristic.
So therefore
of
I'm
the
AP 0,
Yeah.
so therefore you can't get cover.
Yeah, you don't get cover.
Yeah,
It's 3
so
out.
he's dead.
Yeah, I don't. I think the way I think cover's worded. In fact, I'm sure the way it's worded is you can never get better than a 3+ with cover. You can't get to a 2+ with cover.
Yeah, I thought it was, and I haven't read it. You're probably right. I thought it was
yeah.
models with a 3-up save
What-
can't get benefits of
cards
cover
have
against AP 0.
Have you achieved?
That's the end of your turn, Paddy. Yeah.
He gets
Yes.
the 10.
So I do get no prisoners because
Yeah.
I've killed 3 units.
Yeah.
So I'll get 5.
Yeah.
I haven't yet cleansed,
Oh.
but I might cleanse next
Okay.
turn.
5.
Okay, so
Yeah.
just get 5. Joe, however, what were those models that were holding that home objective?
Assault intercessors.
So
they
that guy
don't
is
have.
now in range of that objective.
Yeah.
Oh, so they didn't have sticky.
No.
Okay, so
I think normal intercessors have sticky.
you didn't get you didn't get no more points.
No, I don't hold anything else, so I don't get any more points.
Do you draw your cards?
So that cancels itself now, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah. Well, you still have it.
Don't want it.
You don't get rid of it, Joe.
I don't think you can do that.
I'm going to spend my CP to get rid of that one
If you've not already done that.
to capture enemy outpost.
Yeah, you're fucked. So you get no more points. Joe gets no more points. Paddy,
Yes.
this is interesting.
Yes. It is interesting.
So you can get your 15 on your primary,
Yeah.
right? That's guaranteed.
Yep.
Possibly.
Yep.
Depends what cards you draw. You need.
So I've still got cleanse, right?
You still have cleanse, yeah.
Which I'll do on as many objectives as I can,
All of them.
which will be 3. So one more unit until the end of your turn.
He just goes there.
So I'll get 5 VP.
So you'll get 5 for cleanse. What's your other card?
So I've
sir?
just drawn overwhelming force.
You can't kill anything.
So I'm going to have to discard that for I can't. I've already done
Right,
it.
you've already done it. So what's that Overwhelming Force give you?
So
Does it
while
give
the
you-
secondary mission is active, each time an enemy unit that started the turn in range of objective marker is destroyed, gain VP. So I can't gain any VP.
Yeah.
So that's that.
That's it. So there's no,
So I'll
there's no
have
like,
gained-
if everything's tabled, you're good. You score points.
Note that VP is scored even if such unit is destroyed and then subsequently resurrected. There's no rider saying if the enemy is nothing. Or is that the score I think it's about to be?
I can't see Paddy's.
So I've just gained 20 points, right?
So at the end of battle round 5,
Oh, mate.
65 points to the Tau. 67 points to
It's a 2-point win to the Flesh Terrors.
I mean, you still lied to me. I was told that Tau are terrible. They can't kill anything. They can't kill tanks. They're just awful, Joe. Go really, really gentle on Paddy.
I mean, you did.
Lies. Absolute filthy lies.
So hammerheads can kill tanks. It turns out.
Garci did say in chat, no idea why Joe didn't go for a Gambit. I'll tell you why. Because Joe's got 35 points on primary. Gambits are worth about 30 points and you have to do loads of crazy things, but your primary still maxes at 50. So he would have only gained 15 points for that Gambit. Not worth it.
No.
Just not worth it.
So Gambit's a great. Like, it might have been worth it for me to have done a Gambit.
I mean, your primary finished on 35 as well.
Yeah. But at the point of me doing it, I was on
done a
like
Gambit
10, right?
then, you could have done the one where you just have to finish the game with a unit in each table quarter.
Yeah, but no, you finish a game with a unit in each table quarter, then you have to roll 2d6
Yeah.
and have to get 12 on the dice roll, and you get +1 for every table quarter you're in to maximum of +3.
Oh.
I think it is. So you have to basically roll like a 5 and a 4 or something stupid like that to be able to get the 12, Joe. So it's still not guaranteed 30.
Okay.
But it's still, that 2 points that you did for Secure No Man's Land,
Yeah.
where you only got one, not the both, basically won you that.
That was it, mate.
Yeah. That was tight.
Yeah.
Tight.
It was. I'll be honest with you.
yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you. I've seen how Tau play in 10th so far, and I've seen what things like Redeemers do. I didn't think it was going to be this close, Joe. I said to Joe a few times, chat, I'll hold my hands up. I said to Joe a few times, go easy, because Tau are nowhere near what you remember them being in 9th, and they're still not what you remember them being.
Yeah.
Like, you would have never in 9th edition been able to step out in turn 1 in front of his old army and be like,
Oh, God, no.
No, you would have been dead
No,
immediately.
yeah. I mean, I had 3 dreadnoughts and a land raider on the line, and they all would have been dead.
Against 2 broadsides, 2 hammerheads, and a riptide, and a
Yeah.
ghost kill, they would have gone.
All this just evaporated.
I mean,
your turn 2 is all evaporated.
Yeah.
So Tau still have the capacity to murder everything.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The problem is against an army with shooting, right? Because against an army with shooting, I can't keep my hammerhead still to get them the extra ballistic skill, and they're not the toughest.
I think as a casual army,
Yeah.
like we play on the channel, Tau can be good. I think looking at Games Workshop's competitive terrain layout, you're not going to be able to see anything.
Nope.
That terrain layout is skewed massively to combat armies.
Yeah, Pip was talking earlier about how, I think it was Pip that was in there,
Yeah.
Pip, please correct me if I'm wrong, about how narrative tables now don't work so well in 10th as they did in 9th, and they can skew massively if they create shooting lanes because it is a shooting edition, etc.
Yeah.
And he's right to a point, I agree with him. But if you end up with a terrain layout on this particular table that stages a melee army into Tau are fucked.
Yeah.
If you can go cover to cover to cover, charge,
Yeah.
Tau are fucked.
Well, I thought when I did the tray, I said I've got a corridor where I can run stuff building to building, but there is a large amount of open space that the Tau can shoot into. But there was a turn where you could actually shoot my land raider because of some containers
Yeah. Containers and trees.
and trees.
Yeah.
So there were firing lanes, but I could still hide. So when you build your casual terrain at home, think about the armies that are on it. Don't just just throw stuff down.
Like spending the time to build your table nice will give you a much more enjoyable game.
I think like when you go to the club and in the club
and take your Warhammers with you.
Someone, both of you set the table up at the same time. Don't just one of you throw the train down and then the other guy turns up and you're like, oh, what army are you playing? He's like, oh, I'm bringing combat Necrons. I'm like, what are you playing? Oh, I'm bringing Gunline Guard.
I think
I set the terrain up, by the way.
Yeah.
One thing that I think this has showcased for me, and this is me trying to put a positive spin on 10th, because I'm quite down on it at the moment, not because it's a bad game, but just because it was written by a bunch of fucking morons.
Yeah.
But one thing that I do like about this is we've seen a game today that's had Firstborn Marines, a Land Raider, some Dreadnoughts, a Firstborn Dreadnought, and then we've seen battlesuits, some infantry, and a Ghost Kill, and some tanks. Like, this is more like how I prefer 40k. Like, you've both kind of just bought shit you like and played a game.
And also, despite the fact that Paddy lied to me, we still had fun.
Yeah.
We still had a good time.
Yeah, exactly. But you did the fact that you can run this and have a 2-point swing in a game and have enjoyed yourselves, rather than I min-maxed 15 Blade Guard and 3. Like, and I'm not picking on you, Joe, specifically, but like for a lot of 9th edition, maybe it's because we go to tournaments and stuff, but for a lot of 9th edition, you just see. This is a good unit, 3 of these. This is a good unit, 3 of these. This is a good unit, 3 of these.
But that's the tournament mentality, and that's what 10th edition is still going to be. Like, look, like what's an Eldar army now? 3 units of cannons, 3 units of fire prisms, 3 units of
get some Wraith Knights in there.
By the way, even the point changes for Eldar, they put the fire prism up by 25 points. That guy's drunk. They should have gone up by 50 points minimum.
Well, I was like, when they put up Desolation Marines by 10 points a model.
Yeah.
Still not enough.
Still 100%
Desolation Marine should be 40 points a model.
The rules writers must like take tournament play and be like, I'm not going to think about that. Because I think we found a game like this for a casual game, quite good. Yeah. But they just have taken one eye completely off the tournament edition, which is the group of people that's going to make the most noise, is going to be the most interested in having that balanced rule set.
The thing is, though, what that does, in my opinion, is that opens the door up to abuse from people who like to try and play competitively or think competitively. Which, you know what, if you go to a tournament, you're kind of opening yourself up to that anyway, to a point. However, 2 things. Firstly, a lot of people, the only way they get to play is by going to events and finding 5 random people and going and playing a GT. And they don't actually care about being number 1 in the ITC, but that's the way they get their 5 games in. And the second thing is, leaving those doors open for abuse means there will be that one knobhead at your local gaming club who is going to abuse the rules.
I think that a tournament should go from 3 of everything to 2 of everything.
That's interesting. Okay.
Because it then means that you then create varied armies. It's I've got 9 units, but it's 3 units, 3 different units, but 3 of everything. Whereas it leaves units like Desolation Marines, like Fire Prisms, like Basilisks, for instance, less open to abuse.
Yeah.
In the case of Desolation Marines, 20 is still plenty, though.
20, like, the thing is, though, with Desolation Marines, people that are taking 30 were like, cool, I'll just take 20, and what I'll do is I'll put a Librarian and a Lieutenant in each one.
Yeah, they're still pretty effective.
Yeah. And
because James Kennedy says, I still think 10th is more accessible for an occasional player. My son and I are no longer tempted to play Star Wars Legion. I agree. The only slight caveat I add when I say I agree with you, though, is that some of the rules are written in such a way that we're sat here as experienced players who play all the time going, wait, how does this work? How does this...
Hazardous, multiple hazardous guns.
Like, although accessibility-wise, I think the game's fun, and I think the pace is fun, and I think the potential interactions can be quite fun, and they've made lots more narrative choices, which I think is really positive on the whole. If you need an 18-page clarification document, you did a bad job of writing the rules in the first place. Yeah. It's as simple as that. Like, so then 18 pages of clarification, some of that didn't even need to be there either. Charge phase is the phase in which you charge. Thanks, I didn't need you to write that in there.
Yeah. Hazardous weapons are weapons with hazardous.
Honestly. You know what, Jack? I still think this could be the golden age of 40k once we've got used to the rules and we've ironed out all the kinks and all the weird interactions. And when they start balancing, you know what? It won't massively impact us because we play with fun shit.
Yeah. What I was saying is that I feel like the indexes are a beta. It's an open beta of 10th edition, but games. So it's all about it's that optics You know, if Games Workshop had said from day one, this is 10th edition, the indexes are not the finished product.
Yeah.
We've come up with this thing. We don't have playtesters anymore, but we want you, the community, to just fuck around and find out. All right? Break this. Do what you can and come back to us with constructive.
Yeah, here's an email address and a little form to fill out about what you found that doesn't work.
Don't be like, this is broken as shit. Don't shout and scream. Go, this is what we did. This is what the result. This is what we think you should change.
Yeah.
Done. And then people would be a lot more receptive to the complete madness that's in the game because they're like, yeah, because we're helping them create a better product.
And people would feel better about finding a broken rule. They're like, fine, I lost the game, but we've identified this can get fixed. I did my part in fixing it.
And obviously, and it gives long-term 40k fans, it's like a level of ownership over the new edition. They're like, I put a rules query forward that got fixed in the new book. I helped do that.
This hobby I've invested so much of my time, life, money into.
700 people could have emailed the same thing,
Yeah.
but that will give you a personal feeling as I was part of the many to solve these issues.
Yeah.
And I think if Games Workshop had done that and been very open, very straightforward with everything, all the hate that's on the internet that currently now, all the issues that Games Workshop are currently receiving, that would all go away. It'll all disappear.
You'd obviously have some whinges, like, oh, it's not complete, but that's the whole point. It's open and honest, and
because the games are like you could finish the 9th, you could play with the 9th edition as it is now, or you could help us with 10th edition.
As a creator, doing what you've proposed gives me lots more to be positive about than the way we are currently.
Yeah.
So there is a mild complaint, I think, if you're still selling products.
Yeah.
And that's my issue at the moment. They've sold data cards they've had to recall. Yeah. They've sold mission cards they've had to recall. They've sold data cards which they've openly admitted are already wrong and they've given you downloads to correct them. And they've sold a rule book that you use an 18-page clarification document on, and they've already gone back on some of their rules.
If all of it was offered online for free.
If everything started for free and they publicly said, and they were very open and honest about, like Joe says, this is a public beta, I have so much more to be positive about. Yeah. And I want to be positive. Yeah. I don't want to be negative. I will always be honest and I will always maintain that level of integrity, and I would encourage everyone on the channel to do the same. Yeah. But I think if they'd have done that in the first instance, I'm like, you know what? It sucks that you've got a multi-million-pound company that are using us to work for them for free. Yeah. But clearly, they've clearly demonstrated that they're incapable of doing it themselves.
The thing is, that they could still sell physical rule books and physical cards. Like, we're aware that everyone doesn't have a printer at home that can print out all of these reams of cards and information that we've given you. We're going to sell you some cards,
but you can have it for free if you want.
But you can have it for free. You're buying these cards in the knowledge that they will change. Yeah. But you are helping change what's printed on them. Yeah.
I think we also have to remember, though, to a point, and this isn't an excuse, and I'm not making excuses for Games Workshop because they are selling us rules, but they are a model company first. And we are very lucky. This is okay.
That's late 6th, early 7th Games Workshop.
But this is a laurel that they're resting on right now. Yeah. Because what's basically carrying them, I think, at the moment is the fact that they just make the best models in the world. That being said, the 3D printing game is catching up rapidly.
Yeah. It is, but the 3D printing... right, if you're a 3D printer person, I'm going to say something that will offend you, but I don't mean to offend you, right, is that people that 3D print stuff, the ones that I've communicated and talked with, they're a little bit elitist, in the sense that, like, I'm a 3D printer, like, I can supply these things to you, kind of thing. And then they'll be like, oh, how much are you going to charge me? And they'll be like, 40 quid. So, well, that's the same cost as Games Workshop. Yeah. I'll just buy it from Games Workshop.
And then I get the entertainment of building it and customising it and posing it, etc.
And you'll buy 3D printed parts and it will come to you like old school Forge World, where it's got all the flash and it's all ribbed, and you could use it to basically raise concrete.
You've come across bad 3D printers, Joe. Yeah. Because you can now buy 8K resin printers for £400-500 from people like Elegoo, which are almost as detailed as GW plastic, and if you build them right within your software, you just don't have that many problems.
But also, the whole thing is locked behind knowledge of knowing how that software works.
And then you can build a Warhound type for like 100 quid of a resin max.
But it will take you like a week to print it, though.
Yeah, but it also doesn't cost you £1,000, Joe.
Quicker than shipping.
Yeah, but then but then if you want to do it, you have to have that know-how.
If a resin printer person is charging you the same as the cost of the actual models to print those models, he's ripping you off.
Yeah.
Because it's costing him a fucking fifth of the price in resin, if that. That's just a fact.
Yeah, but also there is obviously the price point of having to buy like you said, it's £500-600. A lot of people now in today's current climate, if they want a 2K Space Marine army, a lot of people aren't buying it in one. They'll buy it over the course of 6 months.
We've been offered a resin printer and a curing system from a company to review.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you have to do it because I broke your laptop turning it on.
He's not wrong. Yeah.
I downloaded Dawn of War onto your other computer and I broke all image files.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
How?
I pressed download on Steam,
Yeah.
on the Steam. And then
Steam you broke it?
I downloaded it on Steam and I waited the 5 minutes because he's got ridiculous internet.
Yeah.
And then I went, launch game, crashed.
I went out and I came back and my main computer in my house, my big rig, my main
the big
PC,
one,
the
one that you rely on,
the one that I stream Call of Duty on in 4K
Yeah.
and play the game in 4K at the same time, that computer, I went out, I came back 20 minutes later and he broke it. It didn't work.
I pressed launch game, computer froze. So I had to
oh no.
I was like, okay, I can't do it. I can't fix it. I don't know his password, so I can't reset the bastard. And then
I came back and he just turned it off.
I just went,
Hard kill.
Just turned it off. Yeah. And then he turned it on. All file documents, all image documents across the entire computer, dead.
Did you get them back?
Yeah,
I fixed it.
Uninstall the game. Works fine. Yeah,
So you downloaded a virus?
From
Steam,
apparently. And then I literally, the laptop, we had it on in there. I closed it because that's what you do with a laptop. Because that's the genius of laptops. You can close it and it's still on.
Yeah.
Right? I walked the 20 metres around the house to come into here, opened it, blue screen. Facts. And I was like, I'm cursed. And I keep asking him, I really want to do solo streams on my own, because I think that'll bring people in. He is very politely saying, maybe in the future. But what I'm hearing is,
You're a tech idiot.
no.
Yeah. You will somehow film yourself on the toilet by accident.
Yeah. Upstairs, 40 metres away.
There will be a stream that goes out with audio that means we will just get cancelled.
Yeah. I know. So yeah, I won't be involved with the 3D printing.
David says, oh, he's one of those. They keep me in a job.
But I like buying models, not from Games Workshop because I can't afford them. So I buy them from Element Games. And when I say I buy them from Element Games, Liam buys them from Element Games. And they come to me, and I like opening the box.
Yeah.
I like when someone gives you a 3D printed file, it's just flat lines that's squidged together, and it's normally quite mono. But you can't chop and change hands and give them the cool poses. And more often than not, 3D printed files are just flat copies of Games Workshop models. There's a lot of Redemptor Brutalis kind of attachment kits that just look them like they've got a really bad water bloat. You know, it's like you've drunk too much
Big
water.
old piss tank.
Yeah, you're just a bit like he's been stung by a bee.
Right. Well, on that note.
But I did get some really nice 3D printed shoulder pads from a Flash Terrace.
Are we done, Joe? Should we say goodbye to the people?
By March of War bases, because he's made them by hand.
March of War bases.
They're really good.
Yeah.
They're really good. I'm rebasing my Chaos Space Marine army on them at the moment.
Google March of War, by the way.
Yeah,
James is a legend.
I just bought my entire Custodes army.
And I wanted
Those bases.
Yeah, because I did the World Eaters, and then I look at my Chaos Space Marines, I'm like, they're just shit now. So I'm rebasing the whole army, and then I really want to do a Soulblight Gravelords army, but I want to do them all on cobblestone because I think that'd be really cool. High fantasy dark people.
Yeah.
So if anyone's got any Soulblight Gravelords I don't want,
PO Box.
PO Box. I don't know the PO Box address, but
The PO Box address is in the video description.
beggars come. I would like unbuilt, unpainted, but beggars can't be choosers. If you've got Soulblight Gravelords that you don't want anymore.
Oh, it's not in the video description, the PO Box.
That's why you've not been getting your free stuff, Joe. He's not put it in the description.
I thought the PO Box was...
It's written on his whiteboard in the office. Go to his office.
PO Box 431.
PO Box 431.
SO40HT, I think.
What he said.
0
SO40
SO4.
0HT, I think. I need to confirm. And I want people to think that's gospel. Anyway, thank you so much.
Basically, I want toys.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. 10% of our super chat revenue is gifted to Models for Heroes every single month. So thank you so much, you people. Thank you to all the new members, especially those that gifted, especially Big Daddy John. 124 new members in the stream.
Legends.
Ooh, that was not 169 though.
No, I'm still happy, Joe.
Yeah.
It's 124 than I got last week. So, you know, I'm very happy. Thank you to these two beautiful humans for playing some 40k for us and being entertaining and not making me talk too much.
What am I running on Thursday? Into who?
6 miles.
Full speed into Eddie.
Really?
I'd like to see that.
So it's me, you and Brom on Thursday.
Yeah.
As for who plays, at the moment, the way I'm feeling, I'd rather still produce.
So Ultramarines then.
Yeah, Ultramarines.
Yeah.
What can I run? Should I run Guard? I haven't run Guard yet.
Do you want to run Tau?
No. Don't like them anymore. I haven't run Guard yet. Well, I've got Tyranids. I haven't run them for a couple of weeks.
Oh, we can do Tyranids Ultramarines again.
Tyranids Ultramarines, that'd be quite good. That'd be
It's like the
thematic.
Leviathan box set stuff.
Yeah,
But without the actual box set, we can just use whatever you want because everything's out now.
that was a dark time, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a hard time. Yeah. Let's do that then. Let's do Tyranids Ultramarines on Thursday. That sounds like fun. And that's it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorted.
I guess that's everything, Jay.
Bye, have a wonderful time.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.